Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing?
Needed a whole lot of help this weekend, but we got through it. It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show live right here, Twitch, Discord, brealtvcontest, and YouTube. What's poppin'? I'm Dr. Greenthumb. Hello. We got a special guest up in here today. My man OMB Peezy.
Special guest, huh?
He's right here. We're gonna chop it up.
Yeah,
good to have you in the seat,
man.
my bro.
It's good to be in here. I ain't gonna lie. It's some legendary shit right here for sure.
All right. We got the iconic one, Eric Big Drum Bobo.
Buddy.
Like the LAFC splash you got going on today.
You know, gotta represent for the team.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in just a second. Yes. THC crew up in the house, the Treehouse crew.
Just bicking back, being boolby.
Where you at?
It's serious business, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's up.
They're in the treehouse, you know what I'm saying?
He said, where yet? Where yet?
They're hiding in the treehouse. We got the Brisket King up in here, back in the building. What's up, Dustin?
How's it going? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
King of them briskets, huh?
Oh, yeah.
It's official. It's
Second to none.
All right, bet.
Tell you what, his barbecue game is on lock.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm from Alabama, man.
I know you know.
I'm a barbecue dude.
We got pulled pork today, no briskets, but I got
I
pulled
ain't
pork
tripping.
sandwiches.
I ain't tripping.
Oh,
Pulled pork sandwich?
Yeah.
I'm with that.
After the
There you
show.
go.
I'm with that.
Oh, yeah.
He got that man.
He smoked everything. He smoked everything. Not just weed, foods too.
Yeah, foods too.
We got and now we got the concentrate king in the building, Cali Blaze.
What up, y'all?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Hold on, do that one more time, but
Ready?
Squeezing off. You know
Magic in the fingers, baby. There you go. Magic in the fingers.
I can try.
Yeah, go ahead,
for it,
squeeze off.
man.
Gotta squeeze
There you
off
go.
down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey man, I want to thank you because I know you're on tour right now, La Paris tour, right?
I'll be out to La Paris tour.
How's that been going for you?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's tour. You feel me? If it was up to me, I'd never stop touring. I love traveling and seeing different shit, like being around different people, like type of people. You know what I'm saying?
Different experience.
Cultures. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, if it was up to me, I'd stay on the road.
And different vibes every show.
Yeah, it be.
I mean, they get live in their different ways.
Yeah, it's like different. Like that's what I'm saying. I love seeing like I moved to California when I was 12 from Alabama, so it's like I grown accustomed to seeing different and being around different. So that's just like what I'm used to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Coming here from Alabama, definitely you got a chance to see a bunch of different styles of music, whatever. You know what I mean? So when you go around the world, man, that's an even bigger extension of that. What's been the place that you know, like you felt like connected to the most out of all these different places you've been to?
I'd say I won't say California.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'd say California, like the Bay Area.
yeah.
Richmond, California, and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, cause all their grandparents and stuff really like be from Mississippi, Alabama.
Yeah.
Like they moved out there, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From the South, they moved to the West Coast and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I relate to y'all a lot, for real. I meet they uncles and shit. They go, oh yeah, man, I'm from Mississippi. Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah, a
that
lot
type
of folks
shit.
came here in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah,
and,
exactly,
you know,
exactly.
made families here. Their kids are from here, born and raised and all that stuff. But, you know, yeah, a lot of our parents were from different places.
Yeah.
But yeah, California is special. At the same time, there's a lot of, strange happenings going on these days. But it is still one of the best places to be.
Yeah, for sure.
And the weed game is like
Untouchable.
Untouchable.
Unparalleled.
Yeah, if you want to get educated, Eric.
They ain't fucking with Kelly. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nobody fucking with Kelly.
Yeah.
But Canada?
Kelly.
Oh.
Cali.
He said Canada. I'm like, what?
No, he said Cali. He said Cali.
He said Cali.
Thank
I'm a little country. I got a little country, a little 20. Right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man, Cali play about the jump. I was like, what you say?
Why you like Canada? What's the South State where you got Merzick?
Mersey.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mersey.
That's
Where's
Memphis.
that?
That's
Tennessee?
Memphis. That's
Memphis, Tennessee.
They were like
Merzick.
Mersey.
Merzick.
Yeah.
What was her name? She was talking about Beyonce being a super Herman. She's super Herman.
I can't
Glow
remember.
Rello.
Yeah, there you go.
I fuck with Lil Glow. I ain't
So
gonna lie.
dope, man. I was dying.
Glow, right?
She's super Herman.
It's it's got its own little own little
Distinctive
flip to
twang,
it.
yeah.
Hey, like I don't know if y'all ever watched The Wire, right? But like did you ever watch The Wire?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so remember old girl, her name is Snoop, right? But she played one of the people out there hustling. She had that
I remember
thick
Snoop.
ass accent.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
accent was one of the thickest in the show.
Right?
For real.
Oh,
Yeah, the
definitely.
thickest one. It was like the most authentic for
Yep.
real. Yeah. And I mean, she was like the first person that anybody really heard
Talk like that?
talk like that on TV.
And that was Merlin.
That was
That's Baltimore. Merlin.
Baltimore.
That's where my sister lives, yeah.
She lives out there.
Yep. Yeah, she is.
I'll tell you, man, it's a trip out there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You got to like be head on a swivel down
Not a
there.
joke.
Oh, yeah. Hell.
Oh, it ain't no joke.
I ain't gonna lie. I love Baltimore, though.
So do
I
I.
swear to God.
Oh,
I love Maryland.
you
though.
gotta
It's
go to-
fun.
Yeah.
It's fun, but I remember we had a show this night at the
I know
night.
y'all got some crazy.
Oh yeah, we had a show at the 930 Club this one time, right? And it's one of the popular hip hop clubs in what is it? It's DC, right?
DC.
But I think we were staying not so close by. I think we were
They're
staying
all
in Baltimore,
together.
yeah,
Right. DMV.
like right there, right? And we were walking from the hotel to like to go get some wings or something at this spot around the corner, and a full-on chase happened. Remember that, Bobo?
Yeah, I remember that.
This one homie was making moves on the popos down there. Like they could not catch homie.
Wow.
They send these dudes, and it's crazy because this dude's in the police car chasing this dude on a bike. He jumps off the bike and just starts running. And
Oh, man.
they try to get out of the car. When he gets out of the car, it's a big old fat cop.
Oh,
He ain't running nowhere.
There's
his
no way he was catching that kid.
Left his ass.
Yeah.
And it just happened randomly. We're like, oh shit.
And the cops be eating good over there.
Well, everybody eating good. If you're in Maryland, if you like seafood, you like crabs, blue claw crabs. Like,
If you can't run after the dude you trying to chase, maybe you
Shouldn't be in the
you
job.
should be in the
That
desk.
should be it.
Word
You
up.
should be the brisket king, man.
Yeah, it should be the
Exactly.
brisket king. That's right. Get on that grill.
No, I ain't calling my dog fatter than I ain't saying that. I'm just-
What was that?
I wasn't calling you fatter than
No.
Oh no, I used to
should
be
be in that
that, but
business.
yeah, no,
Oh, he was much bigger.
I was
at
much
one time.
bigger about like 6 months.
But no, like they should be behind the desk.
Yes.
Like who they gonna chase?
You ain't chasing nobody.
If it like sure you could chase the dude in the car, but what happens if he gets out that car on you like and hits that alley?
Yeah.
You can't catch him.
Just hit him with the car.
They ain't trying to hit the gym.
Just hit him with the car. Don't run.
Oh, they ain't trying to really catch him that way. But if he can't hit him with the car and he actually got to get out on foot, there's no way.
There's no way.
That kid was probably about, I'm gonna say 19.
Oh yeah.
In his prime.
In prime, he is in good shape. You could see, and he took long strides as he was running. This homie,
knew how to run.
he knew how to run away from the,
Yeah.
from the one time.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
Where was that? In
I don't
Maryland?
even know
Yeah,
why
it was-
Brooke got out of the car. He supposed to knew that shit was over.
Yeah,
You need to run.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
There was no way he was catching him. He went the other way on him too. There was no way.
Cop damn near had a heart attack.
Yeah, fat cop could not. He could not, man. But it's fun and dangerous at the same time down there.
Yeah,
And like I said,
you just gotta know how to watch yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like Airwolf for real.
Yeah, especially these days, man. Did you see that on the news today? They did 2 street takeovers, I think, last night, and they raided the 7. Like everybody that was like at the street takeover, they went and mobbed on a 7-Eleven.
Yo, I saw that. It was crazy. I mean, that
It was like a mosh pit was happening in
It was like
7-Eleven.
In LA?
Yeah, no,
Damn,
where
bro.
was it? It was
It was like
it was in Cali.
it was Compton.
Compton.
It was in Compton.
One was in Compton, and the other one
was AM/PM.
was AM/PM. Yeah, one was 7-Eleven, one was AM/PM.
But they cleaned it out, man. It's like, man, they were going for their most favorite snacks.
Oh man, hey.
And
And
they
there
went
was-
in there looting.
And there was
yeah. Gotcha.
four or five dumbasses in there that didn't bother to cover their face.
Idiots.
Stupid ass nigga.
Like homie was even smiling in
Smiling
the
at
camera.
the camera. I
You
saw that. I'm like,
You ain't gonna be smiling,
bro.
Yeah, you finna have to go stand up for everybody, guys.
They already caught one of them, but that one of them, he didn't know everybody that was in there.
No, there was a gang.
There was a
of them.
gang of fools in there. They were it was like free for all.
I mean, like they were waiting to get inside a concert.
It was crazy as they kicked in that bulletproof glass.
Yeah.
Like they somehow shattered it first with something, and then they eventually kicked it in.
It was
I ain't gonna lie,
bulletproof,
that
not
shit-
kick proof.
Not kick proof, apparently. You better make some glass that's bullet and kick proof.
You need kick proof.
Look,
Oh, man.
look, they chipped at it, and then
Bulletproof.
and the homie that was in there, he had,
Look, look.
he had
Oh,
to
wow.
he had to go hide in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom.
Yeah, well, he put himself in a bad.
Look.
Dang.
Oh yeah,
But
LeBron was
this
there
is
home.
after. This is after
This is
the
after.
street.
This is
The street
crazy.
takeover. They was thirsty. They was
they was
hungry.
thirsty and
This
shit
was
at
a
home.
7-Eleven takeover, bro.
Dang. That's crazy
Man.
stuff.
Man, that's crazy.
Wild.
Yeah, man. And that was the second one. There was two of them, but that's the one they got on.
Oh, but
that
there's
was
no. They had the AM/PM on.
That the NPM one too.
Oh man, that looks crazy, man. Like the way that all looks. It's like, man, they're taking over the streets. They're just robbing stuff. I mean,
That shit is wild. It's not good
crazy,
though, man.
man.
Like I don't support none of that. If you're a thief, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, real talk. Bro.
That's
Real-
true.
yeah,
Yeah,
thieves
real
are the
talk.
dirtiest people
Nah.
on the planet, man. So no respect to that.
Yeah,
Go
man.
work, man.
That's
Don't
real
steal.
though. That's real though.
That's not
real,
cool,
though.
man.
I swear, I ain't gonna lie. It took me a while to come into thinking like that. You feel me? Like when I was little, like you know what I'm saying. I ain't used to have much. You feel me? Or shit like that. So
Get
I
some
be
food and-
I be taking shoes from niggas and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shit like that. But when I got old, I'm like I started thinking with it. Once I started like working for shit and seeing like fruits from my label and shit.
That's right.
I started thinking at the blue like I ain't gonna lie, bro went through some mental work to get his shit.
Yeah,
That's right.
It ain't no mental work for real going to take a nigga shit for real. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the thing, depending on where you grew up, and I definitely grew up like that.
Yep.
I had my fair
Everybody
share
did.
of that.
Yeah.
And it's he's right. It takes you some time to realize that and mature and be
Yeah.
like, when you start actually making your money, there's a pride behind that. And you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm worth this.
Yeah.
And taking someone else's,
It go like this.
No way.
yeah.
Go
Does.
quick.
And then the karma that comes
It is.
back to you on that, because there's an energy, a negative energy in that. Like if you take something from someone else at force or or under the table type of ish, you know what I'm saying? It comes back.
It definitely does.
You might not get it in that moment. You might not get it in a year. You might get it at some time where you think you're
good.
up,
Karma comes when
good,
she
and
wants.
then bang,
Mom,
smash on you. You know what I mean? It happens to the best of us.
Word.
When you're in that grimy state of mind. But like you said though, it takes a minute to snap out of that.
Takes some mature.
Because sometimes if you hanging out with the wrong with the wrong group of homies, and they're all like on that same page, hey, let's go get this. If they got that wolf mentality, let's go get this dude, or let's go get these dudes, or let's go take advantage of this situation. You might just snap in because you're with the homies, and you know what I'm saying. But it takes is one time someone to give you some game and be like, yo,
Yeah.
that right there is gonna lead you somewhere you ain't gonna want to be at the end
You
of the
gonna
day.
always, and every time you get in trouble, you gonna think about that person telling you like, "Damn."
Yep.
So that what got me. Like every time I got in trouble, I hear like,
The certain voices that told you, right?
it be beating me up in that motherfucker. So I'm like, I ain't
thing is
gonna lie.
that some of them people are gonna go to jail or get get a record for stealing like a candy bar. Some of them or a bag
for
of chips
for some little shit.
for some
It ain't
little.
shit.
You know what I mean?
There it is.
Yeah, you got one.
It was,
Kelly,
yeah,
you
I got
three.
one.
You
I
got
got one.
You got three, bro.
You got three.
Really?
Yeah, you ramped up.
You went in. You went in.
I didn't hear the wah wah wah.
Yeah,
So-
it
Well,
was-
you didn't hear it because you were talking, but
Or
I heard it.
person.
and he just kept on going like
What happened? What happened? What
You're
happened?
beyond. You're beyond.
He don't.
degree.
He don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah, what happened? Oh,
Peezy. So for the host of the show, right? We got this 30-minute challenge where we don't curse.
oh,
You
And-
good?
Yeah, you're good. Go. Guests are good.
Oh, I
But
was
we
gonna say,
just
oh,
do.
shit.
But we just do this.
Yeah, you would have been done. Man.
We do it as a challenge, right? So like, you know, if we take a shot, I mean, if we curse, we take a shot, or we take flips from this here. So he had three
I owe 15.
verbal flips.
Yeah.
I owe one. I'm about to take mine.
You would have owed about like 20.
Oh,
and then
easy.
probably like something we didn't even
I'm
understand.
gonna start playing now. If I cuss,
You
if I
got 10
talk,
minutes.
I'm
There you go.
All right.
All right. You got 10 minutes.
Well, this rig is nice and clean for you,
And we
Cali
get some
Blazers.
fresh stuff to put in it. But yeah, I just want to say like that's some people, we all grew up like I know like in my neighborhood we all stole little bits of something. Whether it was bags of chips, this and that. Like you're a kid, it's a different story. You got a different mentality.
You eventually grow up out of
Right,
that.
but you do and you don't. Because think about it.
Some don't.
Right, because when I've been in the game since I'm a kid, and there was always two sides. The dealers and the stick-up boys. And the stick-up boys have been around as long as the dealers. There's people who choose to work, and then there's people who choose to make a living coming to take your shit.
Stick-up kids will stick up the dealers.
Yes.
Kid me?
That's what they do. So I'm saying, so it's always two sides. You had to watch out for the stick-up boys because they was looking to hit you when you was reeing up or you was getting your money off the street. And it was like, you get hit and it's like, you put your life, you did all this to make that money. Somebody just come to snatch it from you like that. So I got no respect for that. Put the work in, put the hustle in.
Do you know the
Anybody
the
can stick
energy
somebody
that creates, man? Because
Terrible.
then if you're one of those dudes like the dude who got you, you like the first thing you're thinking is retaliation and
Word
vengeance.
up.
And if you got a squad who's with the business, that might
going to
happen.
get it.
And it just goes back and forth because like they ain't gonna just sit there. They may have set it off in the first place. They may be ready for that type of thing. And they're like thrive
So
off.
you just go through life accumulating so many problems and sparks of beef here and there, and just taking chances with who
catch
really
up.
gonna be serious about shit. It's gonna catch up for sure.
Yep.
It's like a magnet, that type of energy, man. You may not feel it on you, but it's on you. If you work into positive energy, then you really don't feel any of that. You're oblivious to it because like you ain't out there causing any drama for yourself with anybody. You just going, on that hustle tip and whatever. And if you ain't screwing over this dude or that person for what you're doing, that's you ain't got no bad energy behind that. You're just out there grinding for yours.
Real talk, that's real though.
Still don't mean you can't catch it from a scumbag person.
You can.
That's the worst part.
You can because the
You could be the
wolves
best.
are out there.
And they feed off anybody.
And they feed off anybody. They don't care what your karma
That's
is.
right.
And sometimes they don't even believe in it until it hits them.
Fact.
And I'll tell you what happens is this, right? When you're running from your karma, you'll keep doing all this stuff because you don't want that shit to catch up to you. Damn it.
I know he just did it too. You just did it.
Yeah, you did it.
Yep.
I did.
Yep. You said S. You S
I
bomb.
said that. Yeah.
Yeah. You said the S
did
bomb.
that.
Come on with it, man.
So you get a shot or
Thought we didn't understand that,
I
right?
gotta be a man of my word.
Or a flip.
Jumped in there. I ain't even hit that one.
Or one flip.
We'll give him one. Went two. It's
What's
gotta go
what's
after
a
the
what's a flip?
We show you.
He's going to demonstrate because he
that's
owes
the
right
thing
now.
Wiz people be doing on the thing.
Yeah, this thing right here. Yeah.
Oh, I'm scared of that. I'll take a shot.
All right.
I'll do the flip.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, oh, hell no.
What were you going to say?
I tell you, it's not that bad. I mean, when I first came here, I didn't want to do it either. But after you do the first one, it's no big deal.
He talking
Smell
about not that bad.
I mean, it's not big.
Then look what.
Smell that.
Shoot.
Smell that. Straight papaya. And that's just pure extract. Solidness, no chemicals,
papaya.
just oil.
That's hard.
Right.
Load this
I
up.
might have some of that just to have some.
Attaboy.
I owe two, so I'm going to hit this one right here.
Yeah. Right to that.
Nah.
What's this we drinking on?
That's Gentleman's Jack right there. That's some whiskey.
That shit's, oh my god, I gotta do the flip.
You don't have to do the flip if you do the flip, the whiskey.
I just said it again. I ain't even gonna cheat y'all.
Oh, all right.
You did, huh?
I respect
You
that.
gonna flip it?
I
You gonna
respect
try it
that.
out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it after one of y'all though.
Hey, so are you on break from the tour? I think you got to.
Yeah, I'm kind of on a break. Yeah, I'm kind of on a break from the tour right
You
now.
guys starting back up soon?
Yeah, I gotta look at the dates. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even be. I just be.
Me neither. People ask me, "Hey, where you guys going next?"
Next, yeah,
I don't know.
They make me feel
never
bad.
knows.
Like you don't know where you're going.
He's the worst, bro. This guy has no idea when he's leaving, what countries, what days.
That's how I
Nothing.
am. My mom, that's exactly how I am. I don't be knowing.
Yeah, let's just go.
Let's wake up and live life.
Let's just go and do the work. I don't care where it is. Like somebody might ask me, what's the next city? Like, I'd be like,
He's the worst person to ask.
don't ask me. I don't know.
Yes.
Hey, B, here's my submission of rolling a joint while on the show.
Oh, you got live submission.
Live submission.
Oh, all right.
Not bad, Dustin.
Let me see this.
Look bad.
No, it's better than your
me see
guys.
this.
I hate to say it. It's not bad.
Hey, man, tiny marbles. Easy.
Hey, you still didn't do bad.
In
Bobo.
truth, Bobo, his is actually shaped better than yours, and Les's. Les doesn't.
Les doesn't even count.
He can't even be in this.
You gonna let him do you like that,
It's all
Bubba?
good.
But
It's all good.
but yours is good, but he kind of got you. I feel like he's,
But it's longer. It's longer. It's a
and it's a longer joint,
It's a longer joint. There's no problem.
and I think he's been in secret, like
I like
training.
Bobo. I like how Bobo handles stuff. I like that. I like
You know what I
that.
mean?
I made it secret.
I'm gonna give it the real test.
You want to
man.
extract that now?
Here, look. I want to show you because look, I'm gonna do the same thing.
It ain't coming out.
That ain't coming out, but look, hey, look. Look at that. Aton rolled the better joint for that one right there. Hey, could you,
This is yours, Dustin.
Yeah, thanks.
but look, roll that one. Roll that one. Roll that one right there. Roll it. Look at that wobble. Come on, Aton. You got to be better than that. If you're going, come on. Got to be better than that. No wobbles.
Whoa. So y'all pay
He
attention
just
to
threw out
Oh,
Dustin.
you don't know. Wait till
We
you-
pay attention to everything.
And he threw out
wait till
Dustin's
you see him
joint.
rate a joint.
Everything came out damn near.
You're gonna have a heart attack.
Oh man, they be asking us to rate the joints, and you'll see.
Not us. You. You rate the
Well,
joint.
I mean, we all end up doing it though, right?
But you're still there.
You put in your
ultimate
2 cents
judge of
too
that.
in there, Blaze. You did.
What's that?
You put in your 2 cents in. With
I
the
usually put in
joints.
like 50 cents, bro.
Yeah.
Too many.
Put in my 50. I put
Show me more sense
I'm
too.
put in my $1.50 on that.
It's whack.
See what we got going here?
Aton says,
Yeah.
I'm watching it right now. He says that he rolls the best joints
Flip it again.
at that table.
15.
I'm sorry, bro. You cannot touch this guy right here.
You got the Godfather
Bro,
up in here
you see
saying
what he
just
doing?
got back from Nova
Yeah.
Scotia, taking some dab hits.
Now you don't have to do as many as that,
Salute to GF, man. He's in the building right now. Godfather.
but you see what's
Bro.
going on right here.
Dog, I swear.
He's our in-house flip king right
He
here.
did like 220
He said
something.
15.
at one time. 205 at one time.
How you still breathing, fool?
It's what we do here.
We train hard.
Sometimes we train for
train hard.
this. We train for this.
What the?
I owe 5 myself. I don't know
5 to
15.
go.
I don't know 15, but I owe 5 myself. Bobo, you're somehow getting through this without
I'm taking it easy.
you're taking it easy.
You know what I mean? I'm choosing my words
I was rolling.
very, very carefully.
Hey, I want to say this, man. All that extra nonsense that them Galaxy fans were talking this weekend, all that haterade they were drinking on our boys, the LAFC. Y'all had to eat and drink all that ish up
And swallow all
and
that.
swallow that straight up. We went to the squad, the 3252s and the supporter groups, they went to your house in Barson
Yeah.
and chanted and supported the team to the victory they got.
What sport is this?
This is soccer or football.
Okay.
Football.
Man, you had to think that, I mean, it felt like a home game.
It felt like a home game
It felt like a home
in
game.
Barson.
Yeah.
It's actually Carson, but for the sake of Bolton up there in the treehouse.
Bolton Blombo.
Thank you, B.
Yeah. I don't even deserve it, but I'm giving it to you. And see these guys, the Galaxy, they claim LA, like they're the LA Galaxy, yet their team is in Carson. That's LA County, I guess, but it's not necessarily LA. And the team that we rep plays in the heart of LA, like right around, like over off of Fig and MLK.
That's right.
Like the heart of LA. And we went into their house and served them an L this last weekend.
Flipped them. I was finna almost cuss. We flipped them.
Flipped them.
In their own house.
Hey, and guess what? The Lakers flipped the Grizzlies in their house.
Ooh.
Yes.
They flipped the Grizzlies in their house.
So now they're 1 up in their series.
They're 1 up in their series.
And it's the best out of 5?
I think so, yeah. Yeah,
I know y'all might not care about this probably too much, but I ain't see the Warriors get beat by Sacramento.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
like a big thing on the low. You feel?
That's crazy because, like obviously the Warriors are always favored when it comes to that because in the playoffs they're a different team. But yeah, I mean, hey, look, Sacramento's been playing strong this whole season. Like when people thought they were gonna fall off, they didn't fall off. I mean,
they kept hanging in there.
Yeah, they kept hanging in there. And last night, right? The game was last night, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. That was last night?
Game 1 was last night?
Game 1 was
Cunt.
last night, I think.
Shit. So now we're cool. Now we could.
Your sign to go.
Now we're good. Now we're.
You want your 5?
Yeah, I'll take my 5.
He looked at you like, why you say that?
Yeah, now we're good to go. We're past 30 minutes. We could say. We could say all the fuck shit we want.
Yeah.
Challenge over.
Get rid of that dirty smoke first. That's stale.
I thought the Brisket King was scared to do some more flip.
Brisket King.
No, I did like 5.
You did it, and I owe 1. I got credit. I had to use it. I did an extra 5 just in case.
I mean, you can tell how ready you are. Red right now.
Am I?
Yes, you
like
are.
Otis Redding, bro.
A little pink. I mean, I could have done 5. I mean, I could have done.
That's like a medium well ribeye.
Medium rare.
But I was good after 5.
I was going to say the chat room is saying since Dustin wasn't talking much that first half, a bunch of people are saying he owes more flips.
No, but I was rolling the joint, and that was why I wasn't talking. I was concentrating on trying to roll.
You got to reload.
And I just did 5. How much more do you want me to do?
I only got like 3
They
good ones.
singled you out.
Oh,
Yeah.
They always
They
do.
did.
Oh yeah, they pay attention over here. That's
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, them chats, like the comments, I like that. I was screaming at my house on Twitch, but I had to get outside and just watch that.
Now it's good.
all right now.
But the
Milk
chat
up.
that make the whole thing because you sitting like I gotta see the thing while I'm recording though. I gotta see it coming down the screen for sure. Yeah, I peeped your game, Bobo.
Yep. You know how you do it.
Each one teach one. You know?
And by the way, just so you know, you're just gonna put your lips like an inch away.
Yeah, don't
from
put it on there.
Yeah, people come and they don't know. They'll be like, oh,
They put it all on the tip.
You don't want to do that.
They don't want you.
Yeah.
Don't put your lips on the tip.
Pause.
Or pause.
Pause.
I'm gonna be pretty faded. I haven't taken flips in a minute.
Yeah, man. Those are nice milky flips right there.
Either.
Milky flips.
But I'm finna be so high. I know they watching me on the screen like, oh, we finna be low. They ain't gonna.
I'm gonna clear
What's
this
this
out
right
for
here?
you so you get clear.
Yeah, and with clean
That's
out.
I believe is ripped off runt 10 is what the strain is called over there with that.
I'm loaded already. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That first
Shout out to
one
Ken,
did
he
me in.
murdered
This
that.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he did. All right, let me clean this
All right,
up.
you go ahead and clear that out.
Yep, so he gets a fresh one.
So he gets a
so your
fresh
first experience is a proper experience.
Yeah, you got it's because it's all flavor.
Right to taste.
It's all flavor.
I'm already sweating in this bitch.
Oh,
I'm out. My nose always sweat though. I do not know why.
Hey, what age did you come to California?
When I was 12.
You were 12.
I was 12 years old.
I mean, you're pretty young at that point, but how crazy was the flip, like the transition, like, get used to being here? Because I know it's a whole different culture down there.
So if I tell you, I gotta tell you like the whole thing. You feel me? So boom, my mama called my brother. She called my brother from. Like, do y'all want to go to California? We in Mobile, and I'm 12. So when I think California, like, I'm only thinking what I seen on TV. So I'm thinking Hollywood. Ooh,
Yeah, you was excited.
I was juiced.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm thinking straight Hollywood, not knowing that everywhere got areas that's the same, everywhere got areas that's different. You feel me? Like they do the same thing in a different way, basically. But at a young age, I'm like, ooh, California, Hollywood. I ain't knowing that California, like if you flip California on its back, it's gonna take up like 5 of the states on the bottom of America. You
Right.
feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a big state.
Yeah. So I ain't knowing like it's a lot of places you can go.
Bobo.
Yeah.
So boom.
What he's gonna do, Bobo, do me a favor, is double click it and then send it on the other side.
That one's the one you hold down. You hold
It's
it
already
down.
on. Yep.
There you go. Boom.
Keep it on blue. Just double click. Perfect. Send that wire around. Yeah, there you go. Get it out of the way.
All right, you're good. Flip it.
Now
Now you can take your hits right
First
now.
one, don't take that hit.
man.
Flip it. Here, Bobo.
Help him out, Bobo.
Help you out.
The first what? The,
Watch. You don't want to hit this one because that one's moldy.
Yeah,
I
that-
mean, not moldy. Stale.
That one's old. That one's stale.
And by the way, it's not going to get that milky. It's on blue. I want him to just enjoy
Yeah,
the
he's gonna
flavor.
get the terps.
We ain't trying to blow you
it's
out.
going down in this motherfucker.
Go ahead, take a hit.
And you got to, yeah, you want to take that whole thing. Start with the next one.
All right, blow that shit out.
Blow that shit out. Blow that
There you go. Come on, one more.
Wow.
Go on now.
Do that shit.
Nice.
You got this.
Proper thing.
Proper team. There you go. All right. Come on, Bobo.
Now you go.
You trying to educate him too hard over here. Come on, man. All right, take that.
Good, man.
He's good. He's
Yeah,
good.
we want to take him out.
That's-
This is
yeah.
the first dabs.
Yeah, come on, man. What you doing, Bobo? Take that shit over there with you, man. The hell? Gary Coleman.
What happened? What I do?
Got him.
What I do?
You're right.
I got excited.
Hey, but how was the
Flip that motherfucker again. I'm like, oh, I gotta go back in there.
how was the flavor though? How did the flavor taste to you?
Like, I could put it on low so you could taste it.
Yeah, for sure. Taste good for sure.
Yeah.
If it-
Ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about the chairs I want to eat. I had to turn them back on. That's why.
Have you ever had a dab before?
Yeah, I had a dab before.
Yeah?
I had a dab before. My first time was I was probably when I came to California, I was probably like 13, 14 when I had my first.
You had your first dab at the
It was
They love it.
man.
it
I
was
was,
summertime. I almost died in the
Yeah.
garage.
they probably gave you a hot one too,
Man,
like
what?
because what year was that?
I'm 26 now, so I was like 13, 14.
So that's what?
Yeah, that was before anyone knew to do a low
13
temp.
years ago.
Yes, before anyone knew to.
10, right?
Yeah, it's before anyone knew to do a low temp dab,
Scalding.
scalding hot dab.
Scalding in
Fucked up.
2010.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, like we all learned this.
Yes.
You know, because there's really no education on it until everyone like
Starts to learn.
starts to learn,
okay,
right?
okay, yeah.
So like,
That's all everything.
so all of us that did dabs to begin with, like
Including
including you in Cali, we all started doing hot dabs because we didn't know to do low temp.
What happened?
That means like they hit it with the heat. So if
Oh
it's-
yeah, that what he did. He hit that motherfucker
With the
he hit it
torch,
with the
right?
torch, boom.
Okay, so now right after he hits it with the torch, it's red hot, right?
Yeah.
And then he put the dab on it and you hit it, right?
Yeah.
Now realistically, we all did that.
Yep.
And we all got devastated by this. As we were doing
We
this.
all got devastated by what you about to tell me right now.
No.
Hot,
No, just
hot
like
nail.
Oh yeah,
hot-
that killed. I almost died.
hot dabs gets everybody.
Yes.
So you have to build tolerance to like get through the hot dabs and it be normal. So in other words, you got to do that shit all the time. But people got it dialed in. They started, heating it till it got red hot. And then let's just say letting it cool off for about 40 seconds and then putting the dab on. And when they put the dab on in that fashion, right, you tasted more of the terps, like the flavor of it, and it wasn't so like incredibly, smashing you heavy
Not
and
your
putting
throat.
you out the game.
Right,
Yeah.
your throat.
It was actually more pleasing and you could deal with the high better.
Yeah, you can taste it. In.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
And
Now we use like things
Every
to
other-
monitor the temperature.
yeah, now there's
So,
electronic things to
exactly.
monitor the temperature. You
Yeah,
know,
every-
like that nail's an e-nail, so you could dial in the temperature
Exactly.
to low to hot. You know, and whatever in between.
And if you got a glass, the probe goes under the glass and tells you exact temperature. So you can hit it at 500, which is low. Won't burn your throat. Like when we were doing the dabs in 2010, those were 1,000 degree, 900 to 1,100 degree
Yeah.
dabs.
Way too hot.
That's how much when it's
So
glowing.
how much they supposed to be
they
right
went
now again?
like 450, 500
Oh,
for
my
a low
God.
temp.
Yeah, we were.
You were hitting it
yeah.
at 900.
We all did that.
We all did because
We
for
all did
years it was glowing. That meant go.
Oh, yeah, that-
glow meant go.
Yeah, once it was hot,
Right.
it meant go.
Yep, glow meant go.
And we were fucking off
Couldn't
the
breathe.
flavor of what we were smoking because we didn't know any better.
and destroying our lungs.
And destroying ourselves.
Our
Yeah.
lungs, man, because back then they weren't purged properly always. And
Oh, yeah,
it
that
wasn't
too.
Just that it's so hot that
Meaning it wasn't cleansed all the way through
Right.
properly. You know
it
what I
only
mean?
solvents out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that temperature on your throat and chest is not good. So the low temperature dabs, they're tolerable. Had that been like 900 to 1,000,
This shit right here, boy.
yeah, and then we'd glow. That's the
Oh, my
titanium nail.
God, yeah.
Yeah, the titanium nail.
Yeah.
That's the one. When it was glowing, you put it on.
That gives me like anxieties, dog. Like I got PTSD from
Yep.
this.
We had Joe's on blue, which on the higher, I'm going to guess is 450 because it's low temp, which don't kill your chest. Like if that was 1,000 degrees, one hit, you would have been coughing the whole show.
That
It would have ruined the whole show.
That's why, like, I was.
We
like,
wasn't trying to.
I
We
was
set it
scared of that.
low. No, we're going to do you right. We want your experience to be good. So
Yeah, yeah,
low
yeah.
temperature,
You got
taste.
Yeah, you got the lowest temperature
I
so
was
that
rolling.
you
I
could
was
taste.
rolling on the floor out type of shit. I'm telling you, I
Of
did it in the garage in the summertime.
Yeah.
Man, I was rolling on the floor like I can't breathe on my mom.
Yeah,
I almost died. All this was burning. All this.
because it was a hot one.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like a low temp, you wouldn't have felt like that. You know what I'm saying? You would have been high as fuck, but you know what I mean?
Then I'm a little ass boy. I'm 13, 14.
Yeah, that too.
Then everybody rooting nigga on like, you know how they be, man. No, hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
They try to take nigga feel all this up with smoke.
Everybody did it to everybody. We call it, well, ninja dabbing was different, but just globbing someone their first time, like you wanted to see how high you can get them.
Oh yeah.
Because you remember your first
Oh,
time, and
man.
you felt like, I might die from this.
I could tell you, I probably got ninja dabbed about 20 times.
I bet everyone in
count.
ninja dab you.
Oh man, yeah.
Right, that was a goal. I would, if I was around, I would be like.
Fortunately, it was all good shit
Yeah.
because by that time everybody had like clean and good shit.
Yes.
Because like,
What are you talking? 15,
yeah,
2015. What
yeah.
year you-
Because I mean, if you're getting ninja dabbed with a
Yeah.
bunch of garbage,
You're
bro,
pissed.
oh man, you're pissed and it feels ugly.
It does. Man, I hated that feeling on the chest, man. I
Man, it
couldn't
was too heavy.
breathe.
It was
You
too heavy on
couldn't
the
breathe.
chest, bro.
But when you were done coughing and you finally got your breath, you were like,
What's the biggest
What
ninja dab
the hell?
you took? Like how many people
Oh.
came out of nowhere on you?
it wasn't the amount of people, it was the
It was
size.
it was the size.
My friend had this bucket. I'm not joking. It was custom made for him, and he used to do content. Yo, you remember that dude? What was his name? You know who he is. He was the something dabber. Oh man, he was big in the days. Mexican dude. He would dab.
Oh yeah. I know who you're
His
talking.
name, I can't think of it.
I
but-
can't remember right now.
So you remember him,
Yes,
though,
I
right?
know who
So
you're talking
anyway, it was made for him. So he was like, "All right, check. You want to take a dab?" I'm like, yeah, let's go. And back then I was decent. I could do like a 2-3 gram dab, which is a lot, right?
It's a lot, yeah.
So I have like this 3 gram dab. I'm going to take it. I take the dab. He comes over
Oh,
with a
puts an
shoelace.
extra one.
Bro, so you want to talk about ninja dab? A shoelace, bro.
Yeah,
you know
no.
how he used to do it?
Yeah.
Straight into it. I'm not going to lie. I made it
That's-
about 3/4 of the way through, and then that was it.
Hey, unless you
Couldn't
got the
make it.
tolerance, that's torture.
Oh, you know what? But we were hitting at the right
That's
temp.
what it is, right there.
Yes,
That's
that's
great.
tolerance. So I was good, but my chest couldn't do it. It wasn't that I couldn't do it I was too high. I couldn't breathe in anymore. I did like 5 tremendous inhales and exhales, which was a lot. He did that and ate it.
And ate it.
Ate
yeah.
it, bro. He did the whole. He took the rest and had
That's
a
incredible.
backup shoelace and murdered that whole thing.
Hey, you know, chicks can do that, man.
Like that's a small one compared to that's a baby right
Hey,
there.
there's
That
a lot.
guy-
There's a lot of girls that can do
Oh, I've seen
those
crazy.
types of
Yeah.
dabs, like no problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out smoke dudes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, got lungs.
Like maybe not with the joints, like you know the joints.
Does that have to do with cardio?
No,
like breathing?
I don't know what it is.
Like how
man.
good your breathing is?
Well, yeah, I mean, cardio's good for you regardless, but like I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. Chicks just got a high capacity for the concentrates. Like I know that I've seen chicks that do bigger dabs than dudes like all day more than, you know what I mean? You see the comparison. There's chicks doing like a lot more concentrates than guys are.
Yeah, but I have.
There's
that
a
was
fair
a
share.
high-ass
There's a
question.
lot of guys that could do a lot of concentrate, like homeboy you're
Right, I was
talking
just
about.
gonna say I just have never seen a girl beat him.
Yeah,
He was the
no.
king,
But what I'm
bro.
saying is
Yeah.
there's guys that do that.
Yes.
But I'm saying on the scale, there's chicks that like, I think they do more concentrates than dudes do in a general sense.
Agreed.
There's guys that can out dab chicks, no doubt.
But there's girls who can make you look like crap because I could smoke and I've seen them at like, stock things. They'll come over.
When you
I'll do my
listen. Koala Puffs for one. She made this thing, right? She did this thing. We saw it. She did her own, and then she came and did it with us. Now that's one chick doing like the gauntlet right here of this, right? There was these other. There was these.
How this right here work, man? I don't need.
Let's break this down.
Just to say though, I did do more hits than her on.
Then okay, that's not my point.
Oh no, but I'm just saying I still,
You're different.
I did, yeah.
You're not even in this.
Herman.
You're
super
different.
Herman.
You're super Herman.
There
You know what I'm saying? You can't. You're not even a part of this, right? But I'm saying
she did make that thing and killed it.
Yes, and killed it. Now
Tell him what that
there was these other group of girls called the 420 nurses back in the day. They used to have a gauntlet challenge where two chicks would like challenge each other to nonstop ninja dabs till one of them tapped out.
Smoke. It's heavy duty.
That's heavy duty, and like whoever's doing the dabs can't control who's putting what, like how much in.
Okay.
Like they're not gonna do each other dirty and put dirty shit in there. But I'm saying like size of it. One puts a glob, the other one puts another glob. And
like size.
it's like, and they were doing that. I was like, I'm not even. Hey, listen,
crazy.
I get elevated, no doubt, with the best of them. But that right there, nah.
Ain't trying to do all that.
I'm trying to torture
You ain't
myself.
fucking with that.
That's torture, man. Look, here, look at this is a demonstration. Check it out.
I was just saying, it
That's
gotta
what
be
this is.
torture.
So
You don't even want to tell me what it is.
Tell him. See that thing on the edge right there, bro?
Look at bro.
Hold on.
I should have known he was
yeah.
on it.
I think without the hose would have been better if you had a shorter hose.
Definitely.
Gotta
No,
get a
because
shorter
that's
hose.
shorter. Exactly. Still need a hose.
You need a hit
Yeah,
point,
it's
but it needs to be a shorter hose. Chop some of that shit down.
Yeah. So look, see that thing on the edge of that on this thing right here? That's one of them.
Yeah, this
okay?
is it. Look,
on the
right
top
here.
right there. Show him, Bobo.
Peezy.
Higher.
This right here. Look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's one of them.
Look at this.
Shit. Each
So
one.
we hitting 15 or something like that. Something 1, 2.
Each of them are individual.
15
Yep.
going
15
on
at
at the
a
same
time.
time.
We had like 7 grams at a
I
time.
feel. I'm good. I ain't fucking with that shit. That's 15 of them.
Yeah.
So
And they're all
yeah.
loaded.
And they're all loaded with at least a half. He told them, get the fuck
So
out.
good.
7 grams each.
I did. It was pretty rough. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I did like 3 hits off that thing, and I was
Listen,
I was done.
unless you're like you got tolerance,
Yeah.
this is torture.
Definitely.
it was rough.
You would not have a good high
there it
if,
is.
if it's your first time doing some crazy shit
No, you
like
have a
this.
heart attack.
Yeah.
She was trying to take me out. She
I mean-
loaded mine, and
We train for stuff like this, so hey, it is what it is.
That's her right there.
Yeah, that's her. She
She looked like she plotting. She.
Well, like the first.
I'm finna put.
she was trying
grams
to
in shit.
she was trying to devastate us. She devastated Dustin over there.
Well, the first 3 I did
Bris-
didn't count for some reason.
Brisket King,
That'd be good.
because you weren't hitting it Milky style, dog.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what-
it was so.
look at Callie Blaze championship hits
She
right
just- she's
there.
doing this for
Oh
sport.
my God.
She's just like, here,
He is blowing it right at her
You-
too,
you
like
hit
letting
it.
you know I'm taking big ass hits right here.
That's right.
you hit it.
I had,
You hit it.
I had taken mine by this time, so I rolled out.
Who else wants some?
Right.
She was enjoying this
She was
because she
thoroughly
figured
made it.
she was going to devastate everybody. But
Yeah.
like again, we trained for this, so we
Yeah.
were like,
Champion.
yeah. So no one got put out by this, but we know what it could do to someone who doesn't get like on our level of that. You know what I'm saying? That would
I'm gonna let
devastate.
you know right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Man, what?
She just sits here.
No fucking way, man.
She just no fucking way, man. That was great. Have you been doing any new songs while you've been in like the off time before you get back on the tour?
Yeah, I'm finna go to the studio today. get up in there. This gonna be my first time going to the studio while I've been on this tour though. I've been really having a lot of shit going on for real. Police shut down my show. I ain't even really feel like that shit hurt my feelings for no reason in Sacramento. You feel me?
They took the show down in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Yeah. It's fucked when they do that. You know, because you want to play for your fans up there, and the fans want you up there, and yeah.
I'm finna record though. I'm finna turn the album in though. The album done. It's called The Paris. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I named the tour the Paris tour. It's
the
self-named album
to go with the album.
Yeah. Type shit.
That's cool though. You know what because that makes your fans over there in Sacramento just want whatever
it's
you
like,
put down more.
I ain't blow up in my city. You feel me? Like that's why I blew up at. You feel me? Like they was fucking with me before anybody. You feel me? Like before my city knew about me. So I'm coming back here trying to show little Beck and y'all stopping that. You feel me?
Yeah, that's the hometown.
You gotta think about how they feeling about this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, at some point they're gonna let you get back up in there.
Yeah.
Because they do for a time. Because they do that to rappers sometimes in different cities, like depending on what happens there. They'll make it hard for you to play in that city.
Yeah.
And then you have to route around it. When you know that there's fans there that want to hear it and give love and support.
Love your music.
Yeah.
All that music. About that music, though.
That's right.
That flow, though, music.
It works.
I love it. Yo, we had somebody on here first.
He funny.
Music. Like when Glow said urge, like she meant huge.
I
said
knew.
urge.
I heard that.
Urge.
That shit hard though. That shit always been hard to me too. That's why.
Who did we have on the show? Shirley brought him through, and he came in. He was talking about
He was from Memphis.
Oh yeah, straight up music.
Yeah.
It was straight music. Yeah, I was dying, man. I'm sorry. I'm mad and mature, bro. I don't know what you want from me, man.
Yeah.
How am I? Can't help it. I'm damn immature.
It works.
I'm old, just 4. 4 going on 90.
That shit eat though. You gotta have a sense of humor though through life. You feel me?
Thank you, man.
It can't be everything can't be like serious.
See, Bobo? Stop yelling at me when
That's
I'm
real
trying
talk.
to be funny.
Oh, Bobo just trying to get on you.
Yeah, boy.
No, I ain't even.
He's trying to hold me back, comedian.
Oh,
Come on, Bobo. What's up, man?
I ain't trying to hold you back.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, man. Talk your talk, man.
Are you his agent?
Go ahead, man.
Bobo's Cali Blazers agent.
Now, with that laugh,
On the low key.
Talk your talk, man. Get down with your music.
But no,
I don't make music. I just appreciate it. I just appreciate it. I just appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
I just appreciate it. I don't make music.
I think you made your punt.
Oh man, yeah.
That's old New York right there, by the way. Pernt? That's old New York. Like you watch.
Nah, they're real though.
In New York, they'd say, we'll get to the pernt. Turlet. That was a word. Like,
That too.
turlet. What the hell is turlet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, everywhere has their different.
We say commode.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for the toilet.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you can understand.
That's more
that
pleasant.
because
word.
I need to go to the commode. Yeah,
Commode.
That's safe because you use the toilet. You know,
You know, toilet is French.
toilet.
Toilet.
Toilet. Yeah.
Toilet.
Give him the French Barts right there, son.
But no, I don't. I ain't gonna lie. This album though, this album though, I'm finna drop. This the one though, for real.
You feeling good about this one?
Yeah. I feel good about everything I drop for real.
You have to.
But this right here, I feel like I talk about my story a lot, but I don't talk about me as a person. You feel me? I talk about the shit I went through, but I don't talk about it. Like I don't have fun with it. So I feel like I'm doing my thing on this thing. Right
So
here.
this was
That's
more,
why I called it Le Parish, you feel me?
Is this one more personal?
Yeah, it's kind of. I ain't gonna lie, get personal. All my music though, I'll be on a fun song and fuck up and say some shit about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Can't get too personal.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I call it vulnerable.
You just gotta have fun. Yeah, vulnerable.
Yeah, I call it vulnerable.
Yeah. I
Got
mean,
any features you're excited about on it?
Oh yeah. I got Kevin Gates on that motherfucker.
Oh, I love Kevin Gates.
salute to
That's
Gates.
one of my
Love
favorite
Kevin
rappers.
Gates. Love.
Top 3 for sure.
Definitely.
Word up. I know we got limited time with you, so you got any anything from the Insane Asylum? Any questions from there?
Yeah, we got a few up in here from the Insane Asylum. First one up in here, we got Lena, and she's saying OMB Peezy up in the building with a bunch of love emojis.
I love you too.
There we go.
I love you too. You said Lena?
Lena.
All right.
And we got Stay Golden up in here saying, I had a whole summer bumping NBA Youngboy and OMB Peezy.
Oh, your summer was turned. That way, hey, what you was doing, girl? I don't know. You had turn one.
And we got Johnny up in here saying, hey, they got OMB Peezy up in here. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, Johnny.
That's right.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the love, for real. I be needing it.
And let's see up in here. We got, that seems to be it so far.
Word up, man.
Your name is no. How'd you get the name? How'd you settle on the name?
I ain't even think too deep about it, for real. But I ain't like how people said my name when I got to California. My name Paris. I ain't never liked my name growing up. So I made people start calling me Peezy, you feel me?
Right.
And everybody got to call me Peezy. Like the teachers at school, principal calling me Peezy over the other.
Really?
I'm good.
Well, it's catchy.
So it was like boom. But I had my group of niggas that I hang with, you feel me? We got our own little thing, you feel me?
Yeah, your circle.
Yeah. My brother Shoutout come up with the OMB shit one day playing. I'll let us run with it.
Hey, it's
really how that shit
It's a dope name, man.
And then I put the OMB Peezy. I've been OMB Peezy since probably like 16. Probably like 16. I'm 26 now.
Hell yeah. And they know it. Word up, man. I want to thank you for sitting at the table with us and chopping it up game.
I appreciate y'all for having me, though. I ain't gonna lie, I like to do it hard.
That's what's up. Whenever you want to plug some shit or come through, you know, you got an open seat right here.
For sure, man.
You just let us know.
I appreciate that, man. I'm coming back for sure.
That's right.
Got to.
Hell yeah, you got to.
Yep.
Word up. You got any shout outs you want to give?
Oh, shout out to God, man. Shout out to y'all for having me, man. I appreciate that shit for real, man. Brisket God. Brisket King. What did we call it?
That's right,
Brisket
King.
Brisket King.
She said brisket cut. He said brisket cut.
He ain't fuck with me the whole show.
God.
You don't like me like that. Brisket God.
That's it, bro. Your new name is BG.
BG?
BG. He got a lot of nicknames. I'll say that. I thought I had a lot of nicknames. He got more than me.
Oh my God.
BG.
BG. That's what I'm gonna call when I see you again.
All right.
But shit, I appreciate y'all though, man.
Word up. We gonna come back with more Dr. Greenthumb show after this.
TV.
Oh shit.
Well, show 6. That would be Montreal, Canada. Quebec. One of the most off-the-chain places to play, I could tell you off top. You know, it started with us getting there and doing our morning wake and bake as we do, because we are real stoners. As our bro Mike G says, you can't smoke all day unless you start in the morning. So we did that, we do that. It's what we've always done, and it's part of our ritual, if you will. We came into a little bit of rain, a little drizzle, shizzle, if you will, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not all sunny and bright. But it's Montreal nonetheless, and we came in and, you know, we were ready for the business, because the one thing I know about Montreal is that the fans are nuts over here. You know, their appreciation for any kind of music is just ridiculous, and the lineage of artists that have come from Canada, you know, from all parts, you know, they just get lit for everyone. And so, you know, coming into this show, you know, we were a little excited to do it, because we knew, you know, the potential of how crazy it could get. Now, along the way to the show, you know, there's always some little things that happen, but we felt really dialed in for this show. Like, we felt like we finally got the show that we wanted dialed the fuck in to where it was, you know, exactly how we heard it and saw it in our minds. And we went and tested it on the people. And let me tell you, it was devastating. So before I start with the show, let me tell you about, you know, getting into Canada. That's always tricky for groups like Cypress Hill, you know, especially, you know, for those of us that ran the streets crazy when we were kids.
Canada's great. The only problem I have with Canada is crossing the damn border. They always want to fucking mess with a guy like me. You know, they think a guy like me is a threat to the fucking country.
Sometimes they don't let us in so easy, especially Eric Bobo, because he's a criminal.
Do I look like a threat to the fucking country?
I'm just kidding. So they give him the business every time. And, this time was not one of the times where they let him slide. They gave him the business again. But, it wasn't as bad as it usually is. Usually they keep Eric Bobo for about 2 hours.
And we crossed the border at about 2 o'clock in the morning. All right, so they had the bus, in hold position, right? And then they said that everybody has to exit the bus. So we all exit the bus, we go inside, and they tell everybody to stay, except for guess who? Me.
While we were waiting for Bobo, like we had all passed, they brought the dogs on the bus, it was clean, clear, blah, blah, blah. So we're just waiting for Bobo at this point. And they must have gaffled up this lady on one of the buses before us.
Be Real and I were standing over, I'll use the term, in a waiting room while they were, going through our bus. And we heard a lady who was from another charter bus in front of us.
She was going through it. This was not my bag. I don't know how.
BeReal.tv.
Time for submissions. 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 Time for submissions.
Hey, yo, shout to Snacks.
Yeah, Snacks is bleeding over there. He's dripped.
Oh boy,
Big and back.
I've been hearing him on a few songs. Been doing some guest appearances.
He's been doing some guest work, features as they call them today in the game. He's been doing a lot of features, bro.
Features, man.
Features.
He was fun, man.
Yeah, that
Good
was
guest. Yeah,
that was a great guest.
Good guest.
First one of the day, we got Bart's Barbecue up in here saying this 420, you can get pulled pork or chicken queso tacos with Tijuana Freddy salsa for $2.50 each.
Those look pretty
$2.50. Look at that. We're giving like a super deal for the 420.
Those look great.
You have to buy 6 at a time, but for $15 you get 6 tacos.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a great deal.
Brisket tacos.
No, it's pulled pork,
pork.
or smoked chicken.
Oh, either way.
I mean, that's the one I can get down to $2.50.
You're winning.
But those are going to be
What you call them? The queso.
I don't know, smoked queso tacos.
He smoked them.
I mean, they're smoked. All the meats are smoked in the smoker, and then we put that cheese in there and the Tijuana Freddy salsa. And cilantro and onions.
Looks delicious.
But yeah, we're giving a deal for $2.50 on 420 a taco.
That's not bad at
Where
all.
else you get?
$2.50.
We're gonna get one for $2.50 like that.
That's really good.
I could see Dustin. You know how they have that like smoked sauce you could put into thing or whatever, so with like a juice. Dustin probably rubs it on his dick, so when
Oh my
it has
God.
like smoke smell on it. It's like it's smoked for you, babe.
What? You dug deep for that one.
Yeah. I was thinking he smokes everything, probably himself
I
too.
do not smoke myself.
You probably do smoke yourself.
Random to the left.
It was, man.
That was.
You got to dig deep, Bobo.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Where'd you
You
get
got to
that?
dig deep. Creativity, Dustin. This is what we do.
Did you?
This is how you
Yeah,
create.
that was out of nowhere
Yeah,
too. I mean,
that's
it was-
creating entertainment.
That was listen. I gotta say, on the spot creation. I gotta give that an 8 right
Come
there.
on, man. I'm just trying to have a good time here today. Damn.
All right.
I see Bobo holding me back again. Bobo, stop holding me back.
not
I
holding
don't
you back,
like
man.
it.
Maybe you should
I
let
don't
go.
like it.
Maybe you should let go of your agent over there.
I say fired.
No. It's like, man, we got to talk. You know,
Yeah, after the show.
you got to fill me in on these things, man. You're surprising me, man. You're doing things you didn't talk about in the meeting. You know what I mean? You're going extra.
Trying to be.
You're going off script.
You're going way off script.
Oh, dude.
But Dustin, do you really do? Do you
No,
smoke? Do you do
I don't.
that?
I don't rub me.
Do you really?
I don't rub me smoke anything on me, dude. I don't.
After all that, wait.
After all that,
You?
no.
Yeah.
No, please. Oh man.
Nice comeback.
You son of a bitch.
I try to stay as
damn,
smoke free as possible.
Oh, Bobo.
At least for the meats.
I wasn't even right. Okay. Next.
This one's pretty good. We got Joe Parra up in here saying, "Hey fellas, here's the buffalo chicken pizza I made while smoking some gas face."
Oh, look at that.
That looks pretty good.
Right.
Looks really good.
Looks thick.
Pizza.
I don't necessarily dig thick, but this looks good.
It does.
Does, yeah.
Yeah,
You want to, yeah. Let's see one piece cut.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The real test
Slice
is
it, man.
there's a slice.
You want to see the porn.
Yeah, man.
There's a slice.
God damn it.
Food porn. He doesn't have the cut.
Looks good.
Nem not give ya cut.
And we got one happy mom up in here with a little shrimp Alfredo with roasted spinach, red peppers, and a side of salad.
That looks nice.
That looks pretty clean right there.
Good.
Looks nice.
Very
Didn't
presentable.
hate on that. That looks good.
Got the white
It's
plate.
not over creamed.
Nope, looks good.
Yeah, no.
That's good.
Looks nice.
Yes, I'd have.
You got some weird ingredients in that Alfredo, but I don't care. That's on you. You definitely like everything that's in there. So it's made well. I don't know what's in there. There's some random.
It looks like
random
aioli,
shit.
no?
No, like all the different, what's that black stuff? Like, I don't know what any of that is.
Black stuff.
Yeah, with that.
I think that's part of the salad.
Yeah, that's
Black
great.
Why is it in the Alfredo? You see
Same
what I'm
fork.
saying? There's some
Same
weird
fork.
stuff in there.
I think that's
Use the
just,
same fork.
Yeah, there's like,
I think
okay,
it's like,
hey, listen.
I think it's like spinach or something.
I ain't hating. I'm just saying the stuff in
basil.
there I wouldn't put because I don't know what it is.
Right. No,
But
yeah.
it looks good, and I'm sure every ingredient is what that person wanted in there. Because
That's
they made
very diplomatic, but I get it.
go.
That's the nicest way to say it.
It's true. I'm sure they wouldn't put it in there if they didn't want it.
You put it in the smoker. That's
Definitely.
You want me to throw a salad in the smoker?
Will you smoke lasagna?
I'm not.
Yeah, right. You
Like a-
smoked lasagna.
But that's not a salad.
There was
No.
Half of it was a salad, another half was just some pasta,
pasta.
with some fish.
I want you
Or,
to
not
smoke
fish,
the salad.
shrimp in it or whatever.
Let's see what it smokes.
Yeah, let's not
smoked salad.
It's just going to be wilted. I think that's all that's going to happen.
Yeah.
You have a wilted smoked salad.
All right.
Let's not do that.
We got Raul up
That's
in
what Bobo wants, not me.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Next one.
We got Raul up in here with a little breakfast burger saying on there's tots, chorizo beef,
Look at that, though.
American cheese, and a fried egg.
Okay.
I like on the brioche bun. It looks
Yeah.
like a heavy duty bun. That's
Chorizo.
the way to do the breakfast.
Chorizo.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah, the brioche bun is everything.
Yeah.
But that's a thick patty right there.
It is.
I know. You need a sturdy bun for that.
That's like a Fred Flintstone
looks like
patty
a-
right
Do you know what
It looks like a Bart's breakfast burger almost right there.
Almost looks like a Bubba burger.
We just need
patty,
to throw
too.
some brisket on it. That'd be good.
Bobo doesn't like the egg, so, you know.
Yeah.
I'll take the egg.
You know,
I would take.
I like
the
the
off.
egg.
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah, I like the egg, man.
I'd
I'm
do
the
too.
egg, man.
I would do it. I'm not afraid of it.
you gotta do it with the egg.
Only a few of you know what that is.
You're
Seriously.
the Eggman, cuckoo, cachoo,
Yeah, or beasties. I'm the egg, man.
or the walrus.
Yeah.
Which one?
He's more beastie.
Yeah.
My guy that works for me, Ulysses, that's his whole job on the pop-up is just to make the eggs. He just sits there and makes over easy egg. That's his main gig.
He's got the rhythm. Of
He's got the
making
touch.
over
Call 'em
easy
huevos.
eggs.
Like it's amazing. He'll just like pop out like 15.
What's his name? Does he have a nickname?
Ulysses, I said.
How about huevos instead?
No.
That should be his
It
name.
should be huevos.
That's not
Yeah.
nice.
Yes.
That's not nice.
It should be if
Why?
that's all he does is eggs.
He does other stuff. I'm just saying we do the breakfast pop.
When they do the breakfast stuff.
That's his
Like,
job.
hey,
It's-
huevos.
it's
let's
to
go,
make-
huevos.
man.
Is,
Yeah,
is
let's
to
go.
make Bobo's least favorite thing. An over easy egg.
Yeah, right.
Breakfast webs.
Yeah. We'll change you, Bobo.
Hey, Webbs.
Hey, webs.
Hey, huevos.
And we got a submission sent in by Nate No Face. He's saying, I gave up blunts when I got my funky field tips,
Yeah.
so I'm new to this. Show me no mercy. My friends clown my joints, but I need to be judged by the gods.
All right.
Well, if your friends clown
To the neck. And look, he put it on the right side. So that probably means he rolled it from the
Think
right
so?
side.
Maybe.
I think so, because I think when you roll from the left, you present it from the left.
I would have it flipped the other way.
Yeah.
100%.
Me too.
I was showing it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I
You might
flip
be
it.
right. You
I
might
flip
be
it
right,
the way I
Lola.
roll it. But let's go to the next, son. All right. Now, look, I could tell it's the first time. So, that's not a bad job for the first time. You got a little squeeze action popping off just above the neck. And then in the middle. And then right there. There might even be a shark bite on the top. It kind of bows out over here. There's an indentation like, big rig cut you off and you bumped into its tire. And then there's that. All right, roll out. Let's see the bottom one. All right, you got tight on the paper right here, which is not a bad thing because realistically you want it wrapped around, the glass tip proper. Your problem right here above the neckline, which is the end of the glass tip, is you got a little reckless papa. You overfingered this part, or maybe you soft fingered it. I don't know, but it's a little uneven right there, and that's the most important part. Because if you get that part wrong, if you don't get that part tight, it tends to when you smoke it look like an old person's finger. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many air pockets in there. You flared out towards the end as well, like I kind of see in the shadow right here.
We'll call him Ricks.
Yeah.
He got flares.
He's got flares. He's got flares all over the place over here. Now, look, the good thing is that this is your first time, and that's a pretty decent job on the first time. The more weed you smoke, you got to roll more, and you're going to get better. Ba-ba. You know what I'm saying? So, you keep handling it. For right now, I got to give you 4s. For a first-time roll, those are the first 2. Those are pretty decent 4s. Would you agree, Cali Blaze?
Yeah, shit, yeah. They're probably, to me, I would, for a first roll, I'd change it a little. If it's a real first roll, I would say that's a 6 for a first roll, but 4 for a, because listen, hey,
I could see where you would.
You know
say
what I
that.
mean? Just because it's your first time, it's not easy.
But I would keep it a 4.
Oh, definitely. It's not a 6 roll.
Yeah, no.
Not at all. Definitely.
It's a lot better than my first rolls. I'll say
Yeah,
that
that's
much.
what I mean. The average first roll looks
Mine was
bad, man.
-1.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'll keep it real with you. I've been rolling for a long time, and those are still what my joints look like. So
All right.
my biggest problem is that it's always more weed than there is tip, and it's always at the end. It's like, damn, bro, you have a baseball bat. It's like here, and then it gets wider.
You have to let the weed come out naturally, and then pack it.
Yeah.
At the end,
And
if you want it even.
I need a lesson, God damn it. I've told you I've never ever been taught. I just do it. And I've been rolling blunts. I'm like Les, I still close it like a blunt. Like I still roll like it did when I
Oh
was
my
12
God.
and 13. I do.
It's like the Psycho Les thing.
No, but they're better than his for sure. Definitely better
That's
than
crazy.
his.
Psycho Les.
Oh yeah,
Those are
that
awesome.
was terrible.
East Coasters trying to roll joints, they trying to get used to that part. It's like, yeah.
Can't help it.
Lick the gum off the paper.
Yeah. Yeah, word. Seriously.
Because that's what you had to do with the blunt.
Absolutely.
Back in the day,
Yeah,
you had
just-
to wet that
Exactly.
end, and everyone was used
Seal
to
it.
that.
Yep. That's lip seal.
Made that shit damp.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had to
Had
get
to
that
if you
down.
want to get it close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty gross when you think about it. All right, next one.
We got Balls Mahoney up in here saying met the rolling champ this past weekend.
Yeah.
And he blessed me and my bro Neo the One 1981 with a free gram of the new Dr. Greenthumb bud.
Look at that. The champ making its rounds with the
Yep.
people. That's why you know he's still the champ.
He
Because
is.
he's out there with the people.
He always is.
So how many flavors are now available in Arizona?
It was just like a
one.
presentation. They still got to, like, here comes the rolling champ. He could tell you he was there.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, the champ is in
Hello.
the building.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing, Hydro?
Good, and yourself? What's up, BG?
How's it going?
Yeah.
What's up,
Oh,
DG?
man.
That was
Hell
great.
yeah.
He got like his 12th nickname.
Yeah, right?
Rah.
Nah.
Rah.
But in AZ, only 2 strains are dropping, and it is the Jet Fuel Gelato and the what's the other one? Man, I'm having a high moment right now. Cherry Breath.
Cherry Breath.
Cherry
That's right.
Breath. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, we just had they had a booth out there, activation, and they had a bunch of people come to the booth as far as the cannabis section, because the cannabis section was separated from the festival and the actual taco spots. They had to do it because of regulations and all that.
Were they selling or consuming at the festival?
Yeah, they were consuming on the cannabis side for sure, because of the other side had like kids and all that.
Right.
But once the concerts basically just started, it was full blaze.
Yeah. And they had vendors though.
Yeah, vendors,
great,
yeah.
great. I didn't know the laws in Arizona if they were allowed to sell at like events. Because I remember B saying this was actually on.
But we weren't really selling. We were just giving them out like samples.
Oh, so there wasn't selling.
No,
you
wasn't
could just
selling.
give.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How are their laws?
You probably had to have the license to sell out there.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
sure.
were there people selling or only giving?
That I don't know. I was just
That would
knew what was in
indicate
the
whether
booth.
you can or can't. If
Yeah.
anybody was selling at all. But I don't know what's their laws. Was it cool? Like you were able to smoke, no problem.
Yeah,
You had to
people
be
were
in the weed
smoking.
part?
No, people were smoking out there.
Because you said it was part of on
It was
the
a
same
state
grounds,
fair.
right?
It was a state fair going on.
And this was separate, obviously, and they probably checked IDs for that area, or no?
I don't know exactly how they did it.
Because there was no
But
kids.
it was good. Yeah,
No.
nah, there was
Right.
definitely no kids in there.
No kids there.
Good.
It's adult.
Yep. Awesome.
Excellent. For
It was very smoky and dusty.
big people.
Yeah, super
Dusty, what, windy?
Well,
Yeah.
a little bit, but it was cool.
Nice.
Like when we went on, it was there was no dust there. We were lucky for that.
So how was that? How was the show? Things were good.
Yeah, to a degree, yeah, it was really good. The crowd was dope, but it was just a little. It was like doing a show in 1993 with a new promoter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
They may not have been new, but that's what it felt like.
All right.
A little stressful?
That's said.
Just a little unorganized, a little off the hook.
A little bit of what are you doing?
Yeah, the show ran behind by like an hour and a half.
Whoa.
But I went there, did the thing for the folks.
He was professional.
Yeah, pro like we do. Julio did his things. We snapped right into it. Delivered a nice set. People appreciate it. But look, it's like the 90s. Look how many people are on stage. I do not know now one of these people back here. They weren't my guests.
Said, damn, you packing them thick there, B.
The promoter had a lot of friends, but look at them J's I'm rocking though. Ooh, crispy. Jeffro, I know it's like thinking like, Jeffro's looking at them shoes like, he pulled those out. I can't believe he pulled those out. Yep, I did though, Jeffro.
I like your style, dude.
Yeah.
And they didn't get scuffed.
The dip was fresh.
Yeah, we tried. All right. But salute to Tacos and Tequila Music Festival, and thanks for having me out. Word.
And we got Buggy Farms up in here saying, I turned 49 yesterday, have been smoking for 33 years, rolled up my first 1-foot joint that has a shark bite, among many other things wrong with it.
At least,
Looks like Paul Wall.
He's doing like Eminem, you know what I'm saying? He's owning all the flaws before he rips you apart.
He's saying, I took some magic mushrooms and I'm repping the red, staying high and hungry.
I got the same amount of years smoking.
Oh, look at that.
31.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Paul Wall, baby.
You just yeah, he's Paul Wall's cousin.
The people's champ.
People jam. He got
Wow,
the
wow,
internet
baby.
going
No,
nuts.
that's his cousin, Raw Wow.
EBGB.
He's half Mexican. Raw Wow. Raw Wow.
That's his CBGB?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played bingo. He the bingo champ.
That's a big joint, though.
It is a big joint.
Joint.
That's a
Listen to
big
you,
joint
Jerk.
right there.
That's a big joint.
Yep. Right.
And we got Karina up in here saying she wanted to show off all her funkies.
Nice.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's nice.
That's funky. I like the old tins up. See that white one?
Oh shit!
That's an old one.
She got many old ones in there.
Yep.
But how about like the chain that's made of Funkies right there?
Oh, I see that.
Nice.
That is so cool.
That is crazy.
I remember I made one long time ago. And then I don't know what happened to it, but that's dope right there.
We got Nate up in here saying the ice is off the lakes in central northern lower Michigan. The ice is off the lakes in central northern Michigan. Just got done burning one in Slush Cove on Lake Harold.
Slush Cove.
Seems real peaceful.
And cold.
Yeah, cold
Yeah,
for
bro.
sure.
Those things freeze over so thick.
You tip over in that thing.
No.
And you gonna be freezing balls.
You ain't
son.
lying.
No.
That smile goes away.
What is that? Oh, it's a canoe.
Colton, did you do any ice fishing when you lived in Minnesota?
Of course he did.
I wasn't big into like hunting or fishing, but all my friends were, so I would just go with them to drink beer.
Yeah, and did you guys go like as far as like building those like actual like they'd like people would pull with their snowmobiles like these houses?
Oh yeah, like my brother, he has
Yeah.
to pull his ice house with a truck.
There you go, an ice house. I've seen these things, and then people drill the holes inside there and fish out of there and drink and cook and get drunk.
Bolton was
Like
just
they have
drinking.
in those ice houses, they have bunk beds in there. They
There
have
you go.
stoves, TVs,
Yeah.
microwaves, refrigerators.
Your brother had it all, huh?
Yeah, he has it all in there.
They take it serious, man.
He's your older brother?
Yep.
He took it real serious.
Serious, man.
And then like in the summertime, like whenever people go camping or anything, they'll use their ice house too as a camper.
Okay, there you go, multi-purpose.
Damn. Is he big in it too?
Yeah, he's
Being
always
bull?
picking it.
All right. That's what I know.
He busy. He got to make an appointment to go fishing.
But some of those like ice houses though, like people get insurance for those things. Like they're probably up there.
Yeah,
some are up
because-
there of like 20, 30 grand.
I get insurance on that too.
Insurance.
Yeah, you need insurance. Insurance.
All right, you do it too
And
much.
every single year, there's always some dumbass who gets too eager to go out on the lake a little too early, and their truck and ice house goes
Go
right
under.
through the lake.
Wow.
And I don't like that's a giant fine too, because the Department of Natural Resources
they-
has to dig that
They
out.
gotta go
and-
pump it. Yeah, they got to pull it out.
Yeah, and your oil and gas is really bad.
All that.
Not good.
Jeez.
All that.
Yeah.
And we got Sasha up in here saying, my mini-me and I were on our way to see The Lion King, and I had to stop by and take a pic.
Nice.
Yeah.
There it is.
There you go.
Lion King.
That's a good pick. Salute to the little mini cub.
Hell yeah.
MC.
And we got Sharky up in here saying, Sharky from San Diego, me and the wifey spent our weekend in Laughlin, Nevada.
Nice.
Nice.
Had some great weather.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's nice when if you have like in the summer you need to be on the water or you'll die. 'Cause it's like 115 degrees.
Over there, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, it is. You need to, but if you're in the water, you're good, man. If you, it's great. That's how you spend. Like when I
Anything-
used to drink, I would literally just float and just drink in there because you got to be in that. I'm serious, bro. I would die. You know me, guys. If it's 90, I'm dying. So when it's 115, like I'll literally commit suicide if I'm not in the water. I can't deal with that.
What were we going to say, Pedro?
Sheesh. Anything hotter than the temperature than what it was this weekend that we went is past excessive.
What was it?
It was already hot. It was like 88 degrees.
That's
It
not-
wasn't hot. But that was
Bro,
what I was
you in
saying.
Arizona.
Anything hotter than that is,
We were lucky.
man.
It didn't get
Arizona
I
goes
agree, Pedro.
115.
Yeah, it does, but we were
90,
lucky it
90.
didn't get that yet.
That's it.
It got to about 80 something and then it dropped down to 68 or something
good.
like that. It was very pleasant.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, but it ain't.
It ain't. All right, next.
And next up in here, we got one happy mama showing off 11 grams of mushroom.
What?
Wow.
No, thank you.
That's an 11-gram mushroom.
That's what she's saying. 11 grams a damn.
It probably looks smaller the way she shot it, but it's probably big.
I mean, it looks big, but damn, 11 grams.
Pretty big.
Yeah, I wish something
Doing
was
that,
next
you're going to you're on a trip.
Oh, that's next level.
You're in the
bro.
portal.
Next level. That's the
you're-
melt.
In treatments, they
That-
usually around 5 grams as a heavy dose that they'll give you.
You're
in
staying a
treatment.
while in the
They
portal
don't
with
even
that.
go that big. They don't do 11.
That is
5.
that is full melt right there.
That's like the full summer.
Even
in the
5
portal.
grams is full melt in one dose.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's full melt.
I mean, the 3 grams, the eighth is a melt. belt
Definitely.
itself.
Right.
That's just like you are.
Especially when you get older. When you were younger, an eighth was tolerable. At this age,
Nah.
an eighth was taking me down.
An eighth will take your ass. Oh, boy. You be on a magic ride.
I want to show you here. Here's a picture of like ice houses on the lake. Like
Yeah,
there's a
look.
bunch of them.
Look at that, man.
Oh, yeah.
How thick does the ice get, bro? Like a couple feet?
Pretty big.
And you just went to drink beers, huh?
I would just go to drink beer, to be honest.
So you never caught a fish in one of these?
Nah, that fishing just wasn't. It was too. Fishing was too boring for me. Like there wasn't enough action.
Okay,
That's why they get drunk.
when you have an ice house, then as it starts to get summer, do you kind of move it or?
Yeah,
you have to.
You have to, or else
It'll
that thing's
melt.
in the water.
Colton, how many feet did the ice get by you? Like a foot, 2 feet, like crazy thick?
I'll have to kind of look that up, but I think people start to go out there when it's like 4 or 5 inches.
Oh, really?
6
That's all it
inches.
takes to hold that up?
Yeah, but
oh, okay, cool.
throughout the winter though, it expands.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know it's cold as hell.
At the beginning.
Where were you, south or north?
I was
Minnesota?
southwest
Oh,
Minnesota.
South. It gets colder, obviously, in the north, right?
Yep.
At the beginning, motherfuckers are antsy.
Yeah.
And they don't got enough patience, and then that's how their truck or car ends up in the drink, son.
Like here's what they typically look like. Like this one right here.
Wow. So just like a
It's
small
like
trailer.
It's like a food trailer.
Yep.
Modified
Basically.
trailer.
Basically.
Yeah, so they can roll it on out of there.
Roll it out there.
It was funny though when I first moved to California and I was working at Islands. Someone asked me like, "So you're trying to tell me people just drive out on the lake?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you just drive your truck out on the lake when it's
Yeah.
frozen." Like people didn't like realize that.
They don't realize it's a lake. It can get frozen.
Like it's a whole new concept
It's
to some people.
It's not like a river. A river can get dry, but it doesn't get frozen. It's running water.
We would actually
It's moving water. I
Yeah,
We
it'll
would
have
actually,
there'll be ice
ride-
on top, but underneath, it's
Yeah,
still
it's
flowing.
flowing underneath.
Definitely.
Yeah, on top, like we would always go snowmobiling on the river, like when the water would freeze over,
Mm-hmm.
and we'd always go like water skipping because there'd be a part in the river, like I don't know, 20 yards long that has the flowing water right under it.
Yeah.
And so we'd always you'd have to be going like 60, 70 miles an hour, and you keep it on the gas,
Bro.
and you go right through the water.
Yeah, I watch people go across a lake on a jet ski. Have you ever seen that? Oh, non-frozen. Just they drive the jet ski straight across. They catch speed and they go straight across. Have you ever seen that, Colton?
Yeah, they even have competitions
Oh,
of
see?
snowmobiles on lakes.
It's crazy. I never seen that. I was like, yo, what the hell? And these guys are crazy to shoot. But if you let go of the gas,
Done.
straight down. Straight down if you let
Done.
go of that gas. If
Momentum
once
is your friend.
That's look, there you go. If you let go of that gas, you go right down, you sink. Because it's propulsion. It's jet propel. It's not a propeller. It's actually propelled with,
You're with the
propulsion. Yeah, that's crazy. And that's a stock track, right?
You
bro?
better know what the hell you're doing.
Doesn't seem that fun.
Bobo could not get on this.
No, I'm going down.
Dope.
Bobo would be going down. Would be like, oh man, someone should have told Bobo. That'd have been the conversation.
Man, I'll be going down like a Terminator, down in the water, like put thumbs up, and that's it.
Yeah, straight.
E-Zone would have a tear in his eye for that.
Your final words will be
Ah, blub, 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 blub.
We got-
in the blub 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 bubbles, it goes. I was trying to be creative. All right, go ahead.
And we got Midwest Boxing up in here saying salute to the entire city, all the way from Chicago.
Word up.
All right.
Salute to Chi-Town.
Chi-Town. Love Chicago. Awesome. Chicago's dope, man.
Nice looking day there.
Great city.
the rack.
And let's see, we got Up is Down up in here saying, shout to the strong one, was at NAM, and thought I'd share Steph's updated ESP LTD.
Sporty, man. Look at this.
Ooh, nice.
Look at that mob.
Nice.
Look at that, man.
Shout to the strong one.
Muscle guitar right there, son.
Word.
And we got this one sent in from a bunch of people, and even, I think, Callie Blaze in the Instagram. We got Snacks. He carried too heavy
Yeah.
of a weight here.
I sent this.
If you're trying to make metal music, that guitar.
Watch this. He got a big ass like squirrel or
Oh,
something.
Snacks got
Oh.
hit. Oh,
Man.
That's what happened.
He couldn't pull it off.
Oh,
Too heavy. Look at this.
He was way off target.
Been telling you about that, trying to do that after one of his benches. One of his binges, you know what I mean? He can do that, man.
He didn't get up high enough.
Yeah, he couldn't get it up. Need some blue chews before you do that, man.
Hey, but he hung on to the squirrel.
He did.
He did.
Didn't let go of it.
He's probably like, I'll eat this down here.
Yep.
That guy.
Fuck it. I was gonna enjoy it on the roof, but
Was he trying to stop though? Was he trying to?
He's trying to take it to Dustin so
No,
he
he
can
just
smoke.
thought he was gonna get high.
He was trying to take it to Dustin so he can smoke it for him. Dog.
Yeah. Hey, yo, drop it in the smoker.
I'm headed to Bart's real quick.
There you go.
Oh man.
Ah.
He thought, I don't know, the bird thought that wall was gonna move.
Yeah. I think he just thought I could get it up.
Yeah, I don't think he anticipated the squirrel being so heavy.
Yep. So now that we're on the
Smashed
hawk
into that wall.
He wasn't letting go of that squirrel.
Stoner hawk.
Oh.
That was definitely Snacks.
Yep. Right.
He's all dabbed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that
I got this. I got this. I ain't got
I
this.
got it. Yeah.
You got to show all sides of Snacks. You know, you see him all in a nice drip. You know, we see him at LAFC. And we also see him hitting his head and flying into shit.
Yeah.
he's everywhere.
Sorry.
He's everywhere.
Sorry, Snacks.
And now that we're on the subjects of the hawks, have you guys seen the video of a dude doing the drive-by hawk?
Oh yeah.
I send
Where
those
he
in.
has the hawk. Yeah.
You just don't respond.
Well, I mean,
you guys
that-
are shit.
Well, we see
Worst,
them
by the way,
regardless.
I want the crowd to know this. Worst group. Yeah, that's right, Rara. Worst group of anything. All right. I can send gold to this fucking thing. Nothing. Not a reply.
Sometimes I see it before I even see it in the chat.
That doesn't matter.
And listen,
If it's good, it's good.
You know, when I send them,
Yeah.
I'm sending them so that Bolton can get them and use them for the show, possibly.
Yeah.
Because we can't use everything because we get flagged for a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
And we don't want the copyright strikes and stuff like that. I don't even look at what you guys say about it because, I already know it's funny.
Gold.
Yeah.
But it was just on my feed, and I was just like, man, drive-by hawk thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, the drive-by hawk.
Yeah. Murder.
And we got let's see, we got Marcos up in here saying, have you guys ever seen these canned cannabis?
So wait, just to set it up for these people before you get to this cannabis thing. So what Pedro is talking about is this dude rolled through this neighborhood with his hawk, and the hawk saw its prey, and he lets the hawk out the window while he's driving. This is while they're driving down the block. The hawk, boom, goes straight out the window, snatches its prey up, and goes and eats it right there. And then, dude goes and gets his hawk and all that stuff. But it was a drive-by hawk kill, on a squirrel or something like that. A rodent, if you will.
Yeah. It was a smaller bird, which was funny.
Or a smaller bird.
Got anything to do with that, Snacks?
Word.
That's crazy.
He said, I'm everywhere.
Tripping.
We got Marcos up in here. What do you guys think of this canned cannabis? Wasn't that like a thing a few years back?
This
Yeah.
is people who do nitro seal.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad.
What do you guys think of that compared to like the jars?
It will store longer. It's just an expensive process. So,
And you can't see it.
right.
What, it just-
You have to trust that they
Yes,
got that premium in there.
And
With the-
just the feeling of like opening up a Friskies buffet cat food or something like that.
If they are consistent with their product, you know what I mean? Fine. But
Yeah.
if they're not, you would never know. You would know by when you buy it. It's like, this doesn't look like the last time I bought it. This is like different. And that's the problem when you seal it in that way and people can't see it.
Got to give samples, I guess, at that point and say open it so the person can smell one,
Yeah.
A smell sample. If not,
But I don't think they do that with those types.
well, you know what? The owner of the company should.
Should.
Yeah. If you want people to buy it, I don't want to buy it if I can't smell
I got to
it.
trust your...
No.
Yeah.
I ain't
But a lot of people are more like that. Like,
Yep.
they're just not going to buy a blind bag.
You know why? Because we buy with our senses. We buy with what our nose likes.
If you went to buy fruits and vegetables,
and you couldn't smell them.
yeah,
No way,
you
man.
wouldn't buy them like that.
Agreed.
And cannabis is sort of the same. You don't want it. You could take it prepackaged, but you at least want to see it. In a bag, usually when you buy a bag, back in the day, there was like an open face jar that you could see what was going in that bag.
Yeah.
And if it didn't match, you could come and call them on it.
Yep.
You know, but people like buying jars more than I think. I think they like buying jars better than bags because they can see it.
Yeah.
You know, whereas with the bags, they got to trust.
True.
And some brands have let people down in those in some of those times where they've flipped strains in there because they think the consumer doesn't know.
You know how I see it? If they're not willing,
the consumer knows.
If you're not willing to have a bag for the bud tender to open to smell, that means you have no pride. You don't have any confidence in your product because nothing will sell your product better than its product.
You have to have something, yeah.
Yeah, if your shit's fire, you want people to smell it. You don't want to say, "Oh, we don't have a sample bag."
You want people to see it and smell it,
right? 100%.
So that they'll want to taste it.
That's right. We buy by our senses, like I said, aesthetics and nose. Like, wow, does that please me to the eye? And then number two, does that smell like something that excites me? Do I want that flavor? You know?
Absolutely. All right.
And that seems to be it.
Thank you for the submissions. Keep them coming to BeRealTVContest at gmail.com, and we will put them on. I'm high right now. This is 5 flips.
Dude. I did 20, did 5 extra for credit because I wanted to curse again, and then I had to yell cunt right at the time, and I was already over. So I
Hey, listen,
myself out for
don't
nothing.
kick yourself in the ass. You're only Herman.
Super Herman.
Herman. I just got it.
Pedro late on that one.
We're about to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum.
Who's Herman?
So if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we want to hear it. Open it up. Guys.
Go ahead.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
You're a star, Dustin.
All right, let's do this. First one of the day here. We got Neo the One, 1981, saying, "Thank you, B. Tacos and tequila in Arizona was the shit."
Thank you very much, Mike.
How were the tacos?
How was the tacos?
Did you have any Bobo?
Tacos
Oh,
were
no, you
good.
weren't there. I'm
Actually,
sorry.
there was these folks that gave me the tacos at the end. I can't remember who they were, but the tacos were bomb.
Man, oh my God, I had the best horchata out there. I'm a huge fan of it.
Yeah, it's good. I
And
just can't
it
drink
was
a lot.
on point.
Yeah, that's my thing with it. I like the taste. I can't drink like a whole thing of it. It's too much. Small one, yeah.
I went
do
back
that
3
on a cold day.
times.
Yeah, these kids served me with a styrofoam thing, and it said, they're like their family.
Yeah.
Get down. I can't remember what the name was. When I find it out, I'll let y'all know. But it was good.
Nice.
And we got
Thank you for that. If you're watching.
And we got Diego up in here saying, "Y'all need to come back to the 9:30 club."
Yeah, we used to do a lot of shows there. We used to do some of the Halloween shows there. Remember that?
Yeah, we used to hit that a bunch.
Phoenix is a dope spot, Arizona.
Yeah.
It's just driving out there and just I went out there and explored a little bit too, like downtown a little bit.
What, Scottsdale part?
No, Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix. They had a drink called Sane in the Brain.
Yeah.
At the bar, and I didn't even know what they had.
Really? What is it?
But it was like a pineapple drink with a bunch of other stuff, but it was a virgin drink, right? It was like no alcohol at all.
Oh, that's why it's sane.
Yeah, Sane. So I was like, what if I put a little whiskey in it
and make it
And
insane?
that's what it's insane.
Yeah, and they were like, and I blew their mind. They're like, And I was like,
now we have a new drink.
That would be like instant though, right there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Huh? But yeah, shout out to Arizona.
Good response. All right. Next.
And we got New York Rican Peach asking, "What did the table think of Bad Bunny's performance at Coachella on Friday?"
I did not see it.
I saw it.
I seen some from one of my boys, Real, but I mean, puts on a show. What can you say?
I heard it was dope.
Performer, man.
I just.
Yeah. No, as a performer though, he puts on a show.
I heard he, in spite of having some technical issues, he
did they? Yeah, they had.
Yeah. I mean, he, and that would have worked. I mean, because I saw the rehearsal footage of that. He invited Post Malone to come up and play guitar on one of his big hits. Had that had gone off, that would have been one of the highlights of his performance.
Yeah, because they do the same type of thing.
But other than that, I mean, it was a lot of, lights and, good screen action. But to me, it was toward the end when it started to get more like party atmosphere. kind of thing. He brought out these other guys, and they were just going at it, and that was dope. But yeah, you know, it's all right.
Nice.
It was nice. It was all right.
And we got Smokestack Mac up in here saying, Mom is in the hospital. Can I get positive vibes and prayers for Terry Mack?
Hey, positive vibes. Terry.
Positive vibes.
We send you all the healing energy possible.
May you get better fast.
And we got Musty up in here just saying, to the neck.
To the neck.
To the neck.
And we got Racked Up asking, is Pedro smoking a blunt?
Yeah, he got some
am.
emotional problems he's dealing with right now, and you know, this is the go-to.
Dirty scumbag.
Yeah, I had to try out some new flavor that they got.
What is it? Wood?
Vanilla, yeah.
Is it wood flavor?
Yeah.
Vanilla wood.
Vanilla wood.
Sandalwood right there.
Like that wood in your mouth.
Whoa.
Hey. Got him.
Unsolicited.
They're always unsolicited.
All right.
And we got Azteca up in here saying, NHL playoff game tonight. Let's go Kings.
That's right. Let's go Kings.
Bring it.
Let's go Kings.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it.
And we got Phantom Bunny asking, what is the machine on the table? Is it just a weird bong or what? I think he's talking about the Stunden glass.
I don't know what you're seeing.
Or is he talking about the Koala Puffs higher?
It's probably Koala
Let's
Puffs
see.
higher.
What's in the view there?
No, it's Koala Puffs higher because we showed it earlier.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
When we were showing Peezy. So yeah, it's a dab rig, and it's devastating.
And we got Lewis up in here on the super chat saying, happy Monday, gang.
Happy Monday, man.
Same to you, mate.
Mondays.
Happy Monday.
Monday.
And we got Utah Hawk saying, Sacramento kicked E40 out of the game the other night.
I saw that.
Oh man, that was hilarious. Why though? What happened?
I guess these fans were like talking some shit to him, and he was talking shit back, and you know, maybe he got a little bit loud about it, and you know, security came and decided they were going to escort him out, and not the other.
Tell me where to go.
Not the Sacramento.
Tell me where to go. Out the fucking dough.
Oh, man, that's
crazy.
And it happened on national TV. That's the
Man,
fucking part.
E40, you gonna have to go. He said, "Oh, no."
I'll tell you what though, like when, you know, the next game, when it comes to, you know, the Bay, the fans are gonna give it to the team.
Big time.
For that. Because I mean, that's E40, man.
I was going to say, isn't he at like every one of their games?
Yeah.
He's at the Golden State games because, you know, he's from there. That was an away game. That was an away game at Sacramento. That would not happen to him.
That makes a lot of sense.
That would not happen to him in the Bay.
No fucking way.
You know what I'm saying? That happened in Sacramento.
That's a whole different spot.
See, you know, because the Golden State Warriors do not have home court advantage. The Kings do. They're the number 2 team in the league or in the Western Conference. The Denver Nuggets are the number 1 team. So Golden State, even though they're last year's champions, defending champions, they have less wins and more losses. So, you know, they don't have home court advantage. And, you know, so E40 to support his team went to Sacramento to support his team. Hence them giving him the business and then getting thrown out. They pretty much provoked him. You know what I mean? And the people in Sacramento were happy to escort him out because they know he's a big Warriors fan. He's at their games, always supporting. We just took your guy out. That's what they're thinking.
Damn.
Yeah, Sacramento don't mess around.
What you talking about?
Get your hands off me.
I'm 40 water.
Get your hands off me.
Get your hands off me, player.
You know where I'm from? Yay area. All that.
Yeah, they could have handled that different. They didn't have to toss dude out, especially if they're, you know, these guys are antagonizing him because he's a Golden State fan.
True that.
Damn.
Yeah, they go in over there though in Sacramento. They don't play.
He was saying that, I think Utah said that he wouldn't sit down. That was why they
He was
asked him to
blocking the
leave.
view of
There you
fans
go.
behind him.
That could, yeah.
Okay.
And then immediately.
Yeah.
And people, react because sometimes
Well, he
the
paid a
fans-
lot of money for
Hey,
the
look,
seats.
they don't play out there.
Yeah.
They don't play, especially against opposing teams and all that.
Yeah, but
those fans will give it to you.
Yeah, because they paid a shit ton. They're on the floor. They
Well, no,
paid-
just regardless of
Right.
that.
It's a team thing.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like when the Lakers had a rivalry with Sacramento Kings, man, they would give it, to the Lakers.
Yeah.
They, it's a big rivalry.
Yeah.
So I would imagine since Golden State won 4 championships, now there's a slight thing there, and then now it's the playoffs. So them Sacramento fans, when that team hasn't been in the playoffs in years.
Yeah.
So they're hungry. I mean, it's no excuse.
Right.
It's no excuse to, treat anyone like that. But, if he's standing in the way of them, they haven't been there for so long, they're going to give it to you.
Yeah. Get out of my way.
And they won because they provoked you to, go out of pocket.
True that.
And you got thrown out. So, when you go there, you just got to ignore them.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, Phil Jackson had to. I mean, they used to give it to him.
I bet if that's
right in his ear with the cowbells and talking shit and the whole thing. And he never snapped. He just ignored it.
More cowbell.
More cowbell, please. Yeah, he Christopher Walken.
did.
I got a fever.
The
The only prescription is more cowbell.
No, what's wrong with a little bit of cowbell?
Yeah, nothing.
Little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Somebody remixed that whole video with Will Ferrell with something else just recently. It was hilarious, but it worked. I can't remember what song it was, man, but it was fucking hilarious. We got to look for it. All right, next.
And next up in here, we got GDP Smoke saying, salute to the doctor and the highest crew. I'm about to bong rip some pearly whites. Great to meet Dro, Trace, and the doctor and the Greenthumb crew this weekend in Arizona. Truly the pinnacle in my 3.5 years in the Arizona cannabis industry. We are ready for Dr. Greenthumbs.
Bring it.
Word up. We're working on it. We definitely want to bring you the experience down there. It's everybody's cool down there. We can't wait.
Great market to get into, man.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Salute to everybody in AZ, man.
Hell yeah.
Salute.
And we got Utah Hawk saying, Yo, B.
Yeah.
Skinwalker Ranch Season 4 tomorrow night.
Let's go.
He's saying, I've been escorted off at gunpoint before there and will smoke a joint from there this summer.
Wow.
Red Dot Gang Bobo.
Red Dot Gang.
Red Dot. That's right.
Wow.
That's how you get your badge of honor when you've had a red dot on your body.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, man. It's like Area 51 now.
What, Skinwalker Ranch?
Yeah, because a lot of stuff happens over there. And
Have they got anybody gotten anything yet? Like
okay, so the show that Utah Hawk is talking about that him and I watch and probably others.
I've seen a preview.
A lot of stuff happens as they're investigating this place.
That's what I'm asking. They actually do
things
find
that
stuff.
yes, and
Okay.
things that you actually see.
Okay, good.
Happening.
Good.
So, that place was owned by this one dude who was deep into some crazy shit, and all the findings that him and his squad came up with when he owned this piece of property, they put it in a sealed vault and allowed no one except the government to see it.
Was it alien stuff?
Yeah.
Right?
Things
Okay.
like that and
Right.
different sort of anomalies and whatever, And so when the people bought it, he disclosed that things happen here and he gave them the history of it, but he never allowed them to see the information that he gathered while he was owner there.
So he basically said, look, shit happened, but I'm not showing you the records of what happened. Is
And
that
the
what you
people that bought it knew this.
Right.
This is why they bought it. They wanted to investigate themselves and see what was going on there. But like Homeboy didn't, he didn't allow them to see any of his findings. So anything they find, they could document and know that they're seeing something. But like he was not allowing them to see any of
their stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
They probably,
the government has
I was
access.
just gonna say,
The government has access to it, but
and probably shut them down from showing it to anybody else.
yeah, they cannot see it. So that's why they're investigating themselves so that they could see things for themselves and document it and show people the findings, and which is what they're doing on this show. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Some of the things that happen. All right.
And we got D Sunzy up in here saying, always cool to be waking and baking with the Dr. Greenthumb crew. I just wanted to ask Callie Blaze, as a businessman, if he pays any attention to the progress of weed reforms happening around the world, and if he sees any potential in the global trade of weed.
You know what? Obviously, it's going to be there. And there's already global trade going on. You have different countries exporting to each other. I believe we're exporting to Canada. I've seen certain people, I don't know if it went through, but I remember Burner posting something like we're doing our first whatever that sending. So I believe it's already begun, but you will definitely see international trade. The problem is we're federally illegal. So we can't do that yet. As soon as it's federally illegal, you bet your ass we're going to be exporting it. It's going to be one of our big natural resources. You bet your ass.
Yeah.
There will definitely be trade because those other countries they're illegal on a federal level, like in Thailand and Canada and all. They're federal. So once our federal government's legal, bet your ass it's going to be an export.
True that, because there's some states that are too far behind to like catch up with the cultivation wave of cannabis, right? So they're going to need to get export from somewhere else, like here in Colorado and places that
are already up on
already up
game
and running. Yes,
and then what you're going to see as well is you're going to see a very cheap import of biomass, meaning the stuff that's made for CBD and stuff. There's already in Colombia and other places that have more hectares than you can imagine of hemp that they're growing just for cheap CBD for these lab companies. So unfortunately, we can't compete with those labor rates. So you're going to see plenty of like cheap hemp biomass and lower grade cannabis coming in to make, topicals and these things because they can grow it so much cheaper than we can. So you're going to see our good weed going out and boof coming in for medical use and things like that. Yep.
Word. Next.
And we got Justin up in here saying, can't stay for the live show the whole time. Gonna have to catch it on the replay. Just wanted to say blaze it up all the way from Florida.
Word.
Word up.
When you watch this now, by the time you catch up, what's up?
Awesome. And we got the Hawk back up in here saying, great Monday show today. Shout to OMB Peezy for being cool.
Word.
And we got Stay Golden up in here saying 2008, 2010 is when dabs first started. Only propane torches and steel/ceramic dabs.
Before that, my man. Before that, my bro. 2006, when I moved out here, they already sold Buddha's earwax in the pharmacy on Santa Monica and Fairfax, I believe, or something, right on the corner. And that was 06.
Right over there.
Sure. Oh, no, there were people they were open blasting before that, my friend. Yeah. But it got bigger maybe in 2010. But
yeah, it did.
And they were calling it earwax.
Earwax, absolutely. And people at that time, the text was still like you said, hot knives and, stupid text. Or people put it like when I was buying it, I wasn't dabbing it. I would like put it on top of the bowl, put weed, and then on top of the weed, melt it down, hit it like that, put it in
Somebody walking in the room would think you were doing heroin.
What, with that stuff? Yeah, right?
Like, what do you do?
What is that stuff? But yeah, the dabbing like from a bong, maybe about 2010, maybe from an actual rig. Sure. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And we got Midwest Boxing saying, I used to take a dab rig to parties back in 2013, and I would give people red hot dabs, and sometimes I would see them pass out before my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
people choke, man.
That's
trying to hurt them.
That's what happens with hot dabs.
Choke out, man.
So what happened to me the first time?
Yeah.
I believe it.
I believe it. I passed out on this couch and couldn't move for like 8 hours. I was so jacked up. Yeah, I was like,
that's what happens to people.
Yeah, it's just
that's
horrible.
why I was telling Homeboy, it happens to all.
Yeah, this is horrible.
Yeah, luckily for my first dab, it wasn't none of that.
That
was Buddha's earwax.
Oh, look at that.
And that wasn't your first dab.
No,
How about that?
But that was hot.
And it wasn't
hell.
hot.
That was a lot.
That was hot. That was
you gave it to him hot?
On fire. He wanted a glow.
Oh, you
dab.
wanted a glow.
He said, hey, I never dabbed back then, so I don't know what you guys are talking about with these hot dabs. I want one. I said, you want a glowy? He said, yeah. I said, let's go upstairs. Yep, it glowed. And it went on fire like 3 times before.
This is the after effect.
Yeah, it just kept going on fire every time I tried to put it on there.
It was just on fire.
Yeah, he squatted down. His meat curtains were flapping.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow. Coughing. Yeah.
Oh my god, it wasn't that bad.
It was terrible.
It's a lot to imagine, bro.
Flaps,
flappers,
labias.
You have a fascination with me.
Yeah.
Not at all, man. No.
I
said it back in the video back then.
Put him in the smoker.
Put him in
the smoker.
Get him in the smoke box.
Smoke him out.
And we got Todd Watson up in here. Shout out to you for sending us a super sticker of some vibes.
Word.
Vibe it out, man.
And we got Megan up in here saying, okay, Bobo, instead of yipe, could you say Bart's? Thank you.
In the yipe voice?
In dog squeal.
Damn, I have to program my brain.
That was great. That was absolutely fucking great, bro. I want you to know that. I don't know how you were going to pull that off. But that was fucking on point, bro.
That was great.
Murder.
Oh, man, that was the best.
Murder.
That's awesome.
Bobo, you pulled that. Hey, listen, if anybody could do it, you could, and you did.
Pulled it up. I didn't know.
You
didn't know, bro.
You absolutely murdered that,
I didn't know, bro. I didn't know I was going to do it.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh,
that was a good one.
You did.
Megan, good one.
Wow.
Now you got it.
Yeah,
dude.
that's it.
You pulled it off once. You could that's in the box right there.
That's it. You don't have to do it again. You stay a king. That's it.
Yeah.
Oscar nominated.
Yep,
Oscar
that was
nominated,
great.
Yeah.
For the best bark of the year.
Yeah. Bark.
Best bark of the year.
Yeah, no dog could fuck with me.
You give a whole
Hey, Slim,
speech.
where you at? OG, where you at?
Where's OG at?
Where's OG
He's
at?
hiding behind the couch. That scared him.
Thanks. Shout out to all my dogs.
Oh, man.
Oh,
It's too good.
And we got Rob up in here saying, yo, B, SOS Band or Time X Social Club?
SOS, man.
Yeah, SOS.
SOS, dog.
Man.
Yeah.
And we got Mr. Pritchard up in here saying, right now they have to put condoms inside theft-proof boxes here in Colorado.
Oddly enough, little dickhead that showed his face in the looting of the 7-Eleven or AM/PM, that's what he was grabbing off the shelf when they showed his face was boxes of condoms.
All right, well, you know.
That's what, yeah.
He was trying to, you know.
That's what he chose up with. At least he's thinking, right?
He's thinking, you know. Yeah, baby. He's concerned about, you know,
His
not
well-being.
procreating, you know, too much.
Yeah,
you know.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't. All right.
And shout to Hot LA Girl and Firestarter Joe for subscribing to Twitch. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And that seems to be it so far.
Word up. Thank you for all those. We appreciate you and appreciate the love and support. Make sure you check us out in the mix tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right after this show on Twitch. B_Real TV is the place we pop these mixes off. All right, so we invite you to join us Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. All right, you can hear the things you want. We might even take a list of songs that we will ignore and maybe play by chance. Who knows? Or maybe we'll pay attention to them and rock them in the mix. Who knows? The doctor will surprise you. Anyway, we thank you all the times. All right, Pedro.
Yeah, salute to everybody that's tuning in, everybody that's watching, Treehouse Crew, everyone here at the table, everyone that came out to Arizona, most especially too. And you could also get the Latin Lingo strain in Florida at Cookies Miami. And stay tuned for some insane deals going on in San Diego and LAX for 420.
Bobo.
All right. Catch me on the socials on Twitter at Eric Bobo, on IG at Eric_Bobo, on Discord at Bobo's Corner, also on Social Club. Big ups to everybody here, everybody at the table, Treehouse Crew. Big ups to the LAFC and the 3252s for representing, doing that. Big ups to everybody that watches the show. Ashley Valentine's Shop. And Thank you for your support, me, and thank Snacks. We thank you, buddy.
Shout out to Bobo, and we got Make a Duty up in here just sent in a super chat saying the canned weed was on 2 Chainz' most expensive weed video. The only reason I bought it then, the weed would be harvested and cured in the can for over a year.
You could. In those cans, you could keep it a year.
Yeah, but you're saying they cured it for a year in the can first?
They probably left it, in the can for a year before they sold it.
Yeah.
Why do that, though?
Because there's a burping process in curing.
I guess.
Big time, because as the weed cures, this gas is being released.
Yeah.
Not a burp, but like Kenji,
You got to time that right if you're doing that, though.
And just so you know, a little fact about insane weed, and this is a fact. It's one of the only companies that still cures their weed for a certain amount of days before it goes to bag. 95% of every cultivator in California, it's called trim to bag. They just trim it. It goes in the pounds. It goes to distro. It goes in insane flavors that are grown in-house, go into buckets, and they cure for days. I think it's 10 days or something before they go in. And that's like a huge, huge thing of why it's so resiny and soft. And they're one of the only people who still do it. So shout out to Kenji for still taking that step. That's a key step to good weed.
All right.
And I just want to let everybody know we got a Funk Box dropping on 420. It's going to be Thursday. We got 12 Funk Boxes that will be dropping on 420 for sale. One of the Funk Boxes will be signed by Be Real. Comes with a Chillum, Funky, some pins, and a bunch of other gifts. You can buy them at funkyfieldtips.com. What's going on, Bartz?
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone that's been coming out to my pre-sale pop-ups at the lowest price in burgers and barbecue around you can get. And coming out, and especially all the fans of the show that come out and support and buy a lot of food. It's really good. Appreciate it. And I will have like 3 events on my website this week. You can come out and get the food, the 420 special, and a couple other things. And just thanks for having me on the show today. I kind of zoned out there for a little bit after I did those 5 dab hits. I was pretty fucking jacked, dude. So I haven't
understandable.
I haven't done any of those in a minute. So yeah, that was about it. But I came to now. So
all right,
that's about it.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Glad I came back. But yeah, that's about it. Appreciate it.
Shout out to everybody at the table. 5150 is the St. Asylum. Treehouse crew, my crew, my family, my girl, everybody. And yeah, shout out to you guys. I'll actually be gone Wednesday and Friday, but I'll be back next week. So, and also shout out to BeReal.tv. It's going to be dropping, and hopefully I'll get some good footage that we'll be able to upload for the people who actually become members of the site. There'll be exclusive footage and things like that only members will have access to. Site looks amazing, and definitely looking forward to that dropping soon too. That's going to be really amazing. So that's it, man. Have a great one. See you guys soon. B.
You may start with a plan. And as you go to execute that plan, things might change in the process, and you might have to adapt. Now, that's a key point, right? Being able to adapt, because some folks fold when the plan doesn't go according to. That's, it's important to be able to adapt, because these are the type of punches you got to take, the type of obstacles that might happen that make the difference on you pushing through or folding and not achieving the things that you want to do, or not living a dream that you might have, or, just accomplishing something, period. It's all about that push and that follow through. So like when something doesn't go according to plan, you got to learn how to adapt. Look, okay, how do I move around this or over this to get there? And you have to believe that you can do this, because, you can solve whatever problems if you think it out. If you just act upon emotions, well, that leads you into the fucking wall. And then that's where most people just fall off, and, you don't see them push through, and they won't try to do anything in terms of what they actually want to be doing in life. Got to push through and adapt. Make another plan in case that plan doesn't go according to. but believe you can do it. Self-doubt is always the one that takes you out before anything. This I give you with love. Swallow that.
BeReal.tv